we're good.
Bussin' with the boys, hanging with the fellas, betting on a game. No woman's gonna tell us what to do, and I've been over here just drinking beer and making that noise. Baby, I'm hanging with the fellas, bussin' with the boys.
Bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Bussin' with the Boys, episode 389. If you're wondering, wow, we've been doing this for so long. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and leave a comment or two. We're doing callbacks and tier talks all week, breaking down this weekend of UFC. Will Compton, round of applause for Will Compton. He's back on U.S. soil. And the best news of all, Bussin' with the Boys is presented by FanDuel Sportsbook, America's number one, not number 10, not number 20, number one sportsbook. Boys, the USA may be out, but if you've been watching the World Cup, you know the best drama is still ahead. And if you ever had a bet ruined because your player got subbed off, FanDuel has fixed that problem with FanDuel Super Sub. If a player you bet on gets taken out of the match, your bet doesn't go with him. That's right. Your bet transfers to the substitute, so you're still in the action all the way to the final whistle. Because let's be honest, some of the biggest moments in soccer happen after the substitution. A fresh set of legs comes on, somebody finds the back of the net, and the whole match flips in an instant. Now your bet gets that same second chance. So even though the U.S. is headed home, we were home the whole time, there's still plenty of soccer left to sweat, and Super Sub makes every substitution another reason to stay locked in. From kickoff to the final whistle, there will be goals on FanDuel. Visit FanDuel.com/Bussin to get started now. We are briefly breaking down the UFC weekend. Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, Paddy the Batty, just absolute energy, massive, massive highs, and horrible, horrible downs.
Honestly, as bad as it could. Whatever you imagined on it being as bad as it could get, it was worse than that.
Yeah, I thought the worst possible situation was just the first punch Max threw. We'd have a dead man in the octagon. But hey, let's pocket that real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Let's pocket that just real quick. We're gonna hold that. Keep our audience on edge for just a second. I want to know about that travel back home for you.
Travel back home?
The vacation, the travel, the war that took place, the adversity you had to go throughout these last 2 weeks.
Oh, buddy.
Because you're also taking on a lot. There was a lot of, I don't know if you saw the news reports coming out while you're in Italy about you being gone for the 4th.
I listened. I saw the intro.
Some old comments came out about your stance on being out. Your stance of being out of the country, how you would never do it.
Some people took shots last year for being out of the country.
Some people took shots.
Some people took shots. Some people also, he manipulated you a little bit. Some people also must have just shown you. Let me ask this.
Hey, hold on, Jack, right here. So we got to stay here. All right.
Let me just ask you this. Did Jack show you the entirety of that moment?
I didn't even bring that up, by the way. That was just news to me. We've got a high-functioning team who brings things to light.
But what I'm asking is, did you get to watch the entirety of that?
You know how the news works, man. You know how my brain works.
Oh, buddy, do we know how the news works? You see I mean, of course you did. The Travis and Taylor Swift stuff last week, too?
Yeah, I saw that as well. Hey, so much so that Taylor actually was like, hey, do you think Travis could actually be mad about all this stuff? And I'm like, not now. Yeah. So I texted him and I was like, hey, just so you know, like, I actually don't care. And he sent back this fucking book about fuck them all. Except for I am really sorry I didn't invite you. I was like, it's not about me.
Dude, it's all good.
But hey, good job. You moved the light off of you a little bit. Let's put it back on you. Okay. You said there was more. There was more to that podcast that I personally didn't see, because you know me, prisoner of the moment type of guy. Jack comes in, you see that clip. We show the clip, and I'm like,
Jack
holy
brings
shit.
up the clip. You come in, Jack's like, you see this nonsense.
I believe commented under our YouTube, who went back and saw your reel or speech to me about it last year.
That's fair.
You know what's crazy is after that happened, I saw a lot more mean Will Compton clips. So there was a pocket. I don't know if you felt it when you were in Italy, or I was kind of like, man, fuck Will. It was right before I was like, man, you know what? Fuck that guy. I said the clip came apart, the black and white one, of you being like, I can't wait for Michigan to fall. Fuck Michigan. I hope you guys lose.
You're filming this with your brain?
No, randomly just came up and I'm like, yo, what? It was like right after Instagram was like, you want to be a little mad at Will? Go ahead, keep going. And I was like, all right. So shout out to Instagram for allowing hate into my life, dude. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. I hear my boys talking, taking subtle.
There was a small
taking
pocket where I'm
subtle
sure
shots.
you felt off one day. And I bet you that day was a day my algorithm was filled of Will Compton hating on Taylor Lewan. But yeah, there was more to it. There was more to the clip of you coming at me.
Yeah, look, I listened to the intro last week.
Okay.
And because I saw the fantasy football, I saw somebody. I obviously saw
Forgot
the
about
250th Wills on international soil. I'm trying to spin it like I'm negotiating on behalf of the USA. I saw that stuff.
By the way, we're back in war.
And I was more of like, damn, my boys nobody's busting my balls to me. They're doing it on the mic. Like, I listened to you talk about last year. I listened to the Jack stuff come up. And yeah, I said some things that I'm now on international soil the year after. But in that particular moment of last year's pod, we were talking about Jack and G being gone, or you're the one that was gone for the fourth. G got back.
I was gone for the fourth.
Because G goes, I can never be gone. I needed to be 10 toes down on American soil, because before G said that, I was talking about how Jack was living the dream, like in dreamland in Greece. Yeah. And then Garrett goes into, I had to be 10 toes down on American soil. He starts joking and busting Jack's balls. JP turns and starts like pointing at Jack. They're getting in on the joke. I entertained the bit, but be like, man, I could never imagine being on international soil for the fourth. And that was basically it. I was like complimenting him for being in Greece. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Great.
Go. You can go back and watch it. Like that's the role.
I just
That's
see
what
the
happened.
clip of Will being like, I would never. How could you possibly?
Right.
And we go back and Will's like, you guys, you just passing the puck back
But
and
you
forth.
still need to understand the full content, like the thing that was happening. Because I was like, I don't know. I was telling Jack, I was thinking, yeah, Greece was probably incredible. Like, you're in a dream environment. Mm-hmm. Garrett goes in, JP goes in. Then now we're busting his balls. I'm busting his balls to his face. I texted you, I busted your balls like to you. I'm like, sickening you're not in America on the fourth. Then I hear you being like, I'm checking in on my boy. Like, I'm like you're just checking a box by checking in on me.
No, I literally texted you and I was
You're
like, I know how it feels to be off of U.S. land.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing good. I send you those texts.
Yeah.
Then the next day I come in, they're like, oh, Taylor, you got to see this clip of Will. And I'm like, this motherfucker. Because you know how my brain works.
Yeah.
A week goes by, I forget what happened.
Yeah, and you go, I'm checking in on my boy. I'm doing my thing. I'm feeling good about myself because I'm checking in on Will, reaching out to him, letting him know I know where he's at. We're texting. We kind of texted throughout the entire week, but I was like, I have the text pulled up.
You see how much we text. His thumb's just doing this.
We're talking. We're catching up. We're talking business. I hit you up on
suits on
July 2nd. Hey, how's everything back home? Taylor doing okay. Ripping process going smooth with candidates, branding, all that stuff. You text me back. I'm asking a couple of things. The kid, we're talking business stuff here. and then I ask a question. You don't respond to me for 2 days.
You're looking for it.
2 days later, you give me a thumbs up. We laugh about it. And then you're like, how you holding up on foreign soil during the fourth? We go back and forth. You don't text me back again when we stop texting.
Wait, text me. Oh, you the last text you sent, I didn't respond to?
Which one?
Well, you didn't text me
the
again.
One on the second where you're like, I'm checking in with my boy. I'm like, we were talking like the entire week. You're not like going out of your way to like
okay,
text
so
me.
July 6th would have been when we shot the intro, correct?
Yeah.
So what are our text messages on July 6th? I don't think we texted.
On July 6th?
Yeah. Because that's when this intro was shot, and you're talking about, oh, you're not coming at me. It's like,
no.
Because I went to the intro and I was like, oh yeah, dude, that's kind of fucked up. Will said that, blah blah blah, and then I get off the bus. And it's like, all right, what we got going on today, guys? What's the deal?
We're going back and forth. Like, you didn't respond to me for a couple days when we're tapping in with each other.
What is happening?
There were three things.
Because I thought
there's
I was
three
like, oh
things I
shit,
tried to explain.
He's got receipts, and I'm like, oh, I didn't text you back.
Yeah, because you were like, I'm texting my boy, I'm checking in, I'm on the fourth, like, I'm hitting him up, I'm feeling good about myself because I'm doing my thing. You know me on having Will's back. I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Like, we both have each other's back. I was texting you 2 days before, asking you about family. We're talking business. You don't respond to me for a couple days.
The check on having my boys back was me on the fourth or around the fourth being like, hey, I know how it feels to be off U.S. soil. Like, I'm like being like, hey, I'm here, Olive Branch. I hate that you're not on American soil. This clip, that everything was not in my head until the Monday, so July 6th, when I got here to shoot the intro. That's when somebody, and I actually just don't know, I would probably out them if I didn't know, but somebody brought up the clip to me and was like, oh, you remember when Will said this? I was like, oh shit. I just had his back about being off foreign soil, and now I'm seeing this about, I think it was last year, right? Yeah. And that's where that all kind of came. That's where I got Will. You know how I am about having Will's back. Having Will's back about Nebraska, about having Will's back about literally anything, always. Literally any situation, like the birthday gift that's over there still in the locker. Like I got your fucking back, dude. No. I got his back. I got what? What? I got his back.
The birthday gift you're talking about is it's sitting in my it's sitting on our shelves
in your house.
Yeah, Star Wars and Jurassic Park. Okay. Yeah, it's displayed up on the wall.
And I want to have good energy on this bus, but I think your birthday's September 19th. I gave that was sitting back there until I think the last episode of The Locker Room. And I went and brought it to you. I was like, hey, by the way, you forgot these 4 months ago.
I think you had brain damage.
No.
I think you're forgetting.
Hey, no one speak up for me. But we all know. No one speak up for me. Because we're going to have good energy on this bus right now. We need it.
It doesn't seem like positive vibes. It seems like I get the boys are busting my balls, but I would appreciate you guys busting my balls like to me.
No, because I already took the stance of having your back, and then I had your back, and I can't be like, oh, by the way, those things I said 2 days ago, fuck those things. I just saw a clip.
But the clip that they're saying, you see what Will said about us last year, I'm literally speaking to Jack.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? I think my brain just caught something. I'm pretty sure on the intro, we said we don't need to talk about it. Will see this. Did I not say that?
I did say that.
So we set the tone of like, this is us kind of collectively busting Will's balls and see if he sees it.
I know we're busting balls, but I got to defend myself. I got to defend myself.
You did it. You did it.
Taylor, maybe tell Will how much you missed him while he was gone.
Oh,
maybe
dude,
that's what
I think that's what I
did. Yeah, okay. Buddy, I'll be honest.
A hell of a defense.
That was good, sure.
Sit on the bit.
Hey,
because they ain't gonna do it. They want to continue to divide us.
They want to divide us. They want to divide us. Regardless of the things you said last year, my life was not the same while you were gone. All right, I come into this office every single day. I would just bug Jeremy. I would just follow Clump around like a puppy, like wondering like who am I gonna hang out with? I go up to JP. JP's working. Jared's working. All the boys are just working all the time, and I'm like, who can I just sit and have a vibe with and just kind of hang out? And I missed you every single moment you were off U.S. soil. I'm so glad you're back. I love you.
I love you too, man. I appreciate that too. I miss you guys.
How about Sherm putting a bow on that, huh? How about Sherm putting a fucking bow on that? Just some callback.
You miss Taylor, Will?
How about those guys trying to divide us?
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, that was an incredible job of Will being backed into a corner, trying to flip it on us, realizing it wasn't working, and then somehow getting it back to, hey, look at him trying to get us.
It got dicey for a second when the whole bus was laughing while Will was.
Oh, and hey, you know that feeling's the worst feeling in the world when you're trying to explain something and his brain's like, I'm really putting something together, and we're like, no, it's not happening right now. But we got you. They try to divide us.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. I know the optics there. I know how Jackie boy goes.
Oh, hey, don't.
Hey, well, last year that whole conversation took place because I was taking accountability that I was upset not being here on the 4th. So what did I do? First thing, got back, mowed my lawn, hung up my American flag, tried to pay homage to this great country. What have you done since you've been back?
Right back.
That's what I'm saying. Are we trying to have positive vibes?
Hey, first up, Jack.
I believe
Jack,
he did
we're
something.
not going to be divided on this bus, but Will should answer that question. But we're not going to be divided on this bus.
Right back in the pocket.
What'd you do when you got back last year?
When I got back? I don't know. Won the Olympics. Fucking literally have fought Canada since that day. Like
recovered. Jet lag's a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, jet lag can be a bitch.
Based on that last travel day, it was that was funny. It was an abomination on the last travel day.
Hardest day of your life.
I won't say hardest day of my life, but definitely hardest day of 2026. What happened? As a parent. Dude, you travel back with 2 little kiddos, man. When we woke up, we were supposed to be back in Nashville by 6 o'clock. We were flirting with the idea of getting to the UFC fight. When I land in Nashville, get on a PJ, go out to Vegas for the fight. The quotes were astronomical, so we didn't want to be irresponsible with the money, so we didn't do that. But if we had, it wouldn't have. We would have just burned money.
Nothing
would have happened.
because the fight. We literally walked out of the UFC at 9:30,
Yeah,
and you would have landed at 9:30.
yeah, and then to show up for that,
Yeah.
for what happened that night.
Yeah.
But anyway, we woke up that morning, to have a car take us to the airport at like 8:30 because our flight was at 11. And the transfer that we had couldn't move because they had they had people that they had to pick up and transfer around for the rest of the day. Our flight at 11 a.m. gets pushed to 1:30. So we get to the airport about 9:30. We're there for, obviously hours up until our flight at 1:30. We also sit on the tarmac for an extra hour. We fly to Newark. That's the long flight. So already like travel with a couple kiddos that long, that's already a travel time of, I don't even know the math there, like 13, 14 hours already. Yeah. Then when we land in Newark at around 5, we had to, since our flight got delayed, we weren't going to make our connecting flight. We had to rebook for a later flight in Newark. Ugh. That rebooked flight didn't go out until 9:30 at night from Newark. So we're in the airport for 4 hours, another 4 hours, until we take off at 9:30 to fly to Nashville from Newark. So by the time we get home at 11, Italy time, the spot we were at, 7 hours ahead, we're just operating around 24 hours. Like, Scotty is a fucking Wolverine. I'm not fucking with you. Like, she needs a shock collar. Like, she's a bull. Rue did a great job. Like, she watched a couple movies. She took a good nap on the flight from Venice to Newark. Like, she was operating as best she could as a 4-year-old. Scotty, on the other hand, is just not. She's 20 months and she is a busy body. She's always got to be moving. Like when I'm at home or I'm around, like it's fun. She's funny. She's entertaining. But on a flight, on all of this travel, she's a liability because she wants to climb on everything. Like, when they tell you, okay, you have to be seated for takeoff, like we have her as a lap child. And so you're basically wrestling with her the entire time because she wants to be feet on the ground, boots on the ground, running up and down the aisles. She's screaming. And it was tough. Hats off to my wife. Like, Scotty is in a spot where it's the parental preference is mom. So it's always mom. I need mom to be holding me. So when I'm holding her, she's like hitting me in the face. She's screaming for mom. And I feel bad for Charo because I'm trying to take Scotty off her hands so she can take a break or rest for a little bit. She's screaming so loud, Charo's like, let me take her. But then when Charo takes her, she screams because she wants down, down, down. You can't get down, sweetheart. We can't get down. Then when she realizes you can't get down, dad, I try and take her back to mama. She's trying to get her feet on the ground. She is violent. And so the travel day was tough. Honestly, Scotty, on the travel day back, almost took away all the joy that we experienced on the vacation.
That's real.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'll talk more about it with Sherman for the dads. Get into more detail because I know we got to get to the headlines, the Conor McGregor stuff.
Right, we had Colston Loveland interview that's
Colston
coming
Loveland
out. It's going to be
interview.
absolutely incredible.
But buddy,
War.
that travel back.
She's off the travel team.
Yeah, if I could fire her ass. There's just those moments where it's like, for me, I'll do this. Like when I'm wanting to like be physical and I can't get physical, it's like I'll do this with my lips. Like there were a couple times I'm like, I wanted to spank her, bro.
Really?
Fucking hold her up by one arm. We're joking. We love to joke on the pod.
And that's totally okay. Every dad's been angry to the point of possible physicality.
Like,
What separates the good parents from the go to jail parents is that line. Fucking line.
It's catching yourself.
Right?
Before you go there.
Is pulling back, but not pulling forward, pushing forward.
Because she's the type too, you grab her and you set her down like, Scotty, you have to sit down, where she like laughs and smiles at you because she's like, it's a game.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a game.
It's not a game, man. This ain't no fucking game.
This ain't no game.
Like,
What's
we're
so
out here.
funny-
This is the real. You wanted it? We're here.
What-
Hey, you want to be a part of the big dogs? We're in it now.
Every video you see of Scotty on your Twitter is her literally just being the most relaxed position
Posted
ever.
up.
So for her to just do the full,
Yeah. Hey, it just goes to show what you see on social media
That's
isn't
what I'm
always
saying.
the
Not
truth,
real.
man.
Because we traveled
truth.
like the first part when we were in Austria, we mixed up, we crossed paths with our old neighbors, the Palers. Shout out the Palers. But we're with them for the first 4 days. Megan, the wife, she loves Scotty. Like they were getting along big time. And then when we're texting him after the fact, and I'm talking about how much of a liability Scotty is, like at dinner, everything. Because she's the type of kid who, once she eats her food or drinks her water or O juice, she wants to be on the ground. So you kind of just let her run around and feed her like a dog on the side of the table. But I'm telling her, I'm kind of breaking it down for her. She's like, I don't believe that for a second. And I'm like, oh, you just see us post the highlights on Instagram. Like,
don't know.
She's a monster.
She's a monster.
Yeah, she's a monster. She's a Wolverine.
That is. Save it for the dads.
Yeah, save it for
the dads.
That's a lot of it.
There'll be a full episode there. Just the breakdown of Italy. Full episode. Let's hit some callbacks real quick. Shermy, do you mind? Hit me with one or two. Mind zooming in too, because these eyes are just getting worse. They're just getting worse. I know. I gotta go. That's okay. That's the best we got. There it is. All right. This one comes from D. Jameson 713. I somehow knew Mac was going to be incredible, and yet he still exceeded my expectations. Probably top 3 funniest guest. I'm so glad he's able to move on and flourish after that went down in Boston.
How incredible was the Mac Jones interview?
Dude, when we walked out of that, I was like, people who don't know about Mac, aren't aware of Mac, are going to love Mac. And just in this last week at the airport in Vegas multiple times, people stopped me just to say like, hey, that Mac Jones interview was incredible. I had no idea his personality was like that. And I would quickly be like, hey, I was not aware that his personality was like that.
Yeah.
I go to sit down, boys pull an all-nighter Saturday night. Literally do not go to sleep. Get on our flight at 6:30. I'm sitting in 1D. E and F is a little 12-year-old boy and his dad who are from Huntsville, Alabama. And they want to talk my ear off about Alabama football and Mac Jones in the interview. Like, we absolutely loved it. We had, even when he was there, we didn't know. And I'm like, one eye open, like, yeah, man, he's great. He's awesome. I hope I didn't take away from their experience of talking about it. But it was still like, yeah, dude, that personality. When he can get back into a starting role, have himself a Sam Darnold moment, this guy's going to, he's the white Jameis Winston. You know?
Mac Jones.
Yeah,
we were saying it when we
were
were about to sit down. We're like, yo, this is going to be a banger.
Yeah.
His vibes all the time.
Because we did the interview, 6 a.m.? 7 a.m., whatever it was?
I want to say
was
Colston was 6.
His was after.
Yeah, his was
Right.
like 8 or 9.
And he came in 100 miles an hour. It was essentially a kid off his Ritalin the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, he was out there operating.
I love his vibe too. He's kind of got like that Gronk style where he's telling a story and he starts laughing with this story, where he starts like bouncing up and down, looking around.
Yes. And dude, he's got the infectious laugh. He's got the Rob Muji.
It's like a scream laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. This next one too, the Mega Ocho on Scout Team, I would dice that shit up. That's a Mac Jones quote. That's a beautiful. I mean, nothing else needs to be said
Who
about
was
that.
the player? Who was the safety he was referring to?
Yeah, that Crazy Tony.
Crazy
Yeah.
Tony. I wish we would have dove in more on a couple
Dude,
things
somebody-
there. It was
Yeah.
it was Pate.
Yeah, Josh Pate hit us
Pate
up.
hit us up on a story about him wanting to, like, he was like confronting Nick Saban or wanting to fight Nick Saban. Like, I wish we would have gotten to a couple of like the Crazy Tony stories that all the boys know about, because even teammates on that Alabama team were tweeting about Mac saying that Crazy Tony
Is the number one.
is the number one.
And did he also send us that clip where it was after the Clemson game?
Yeah.
It's like Mac Tony be like, we want to thank Clemson for giving us all the bulletin board material. We need that. We need that energy. We went there and beat your ass. And like he like walks away and the woman reporter's like, all right. Just a psychopath.
That clip
Love to
of
see
him
it.
before the LSU game too, of him just walking around shirtless and just going up to all the LSU players in Tiger Stadium.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that reporter, her afterwards just being like,
Yeah. How about that, huh? She's like, we just went viral.
yeah.
I mean, no, yeah.
We
man.
got a sicko Vols fan here. Forrest Dobbs, 1931, season ticket holder for the Vols. Holy fuck. Do I love Mac Jones? Blasphemous words, but objectively, you just can't hate the man. Amazing interview.
Jack, your thoughts?
I said this verbatim to a lot of my friends personally. I said it pains me how much Mac Jones is the man, and he mogged me. Literally looked back and goes, "Ha, mogged" to me.
Yo, he loves saying mom too, bro.
You forget he's 27. Like, kid's still a nephew almost. So,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Still a nephew.
he's right. Like, Mac Jones was all time, and any Tennessee fan knows you by religion.
Hey, that jet lag, man. That jet lag ain't no joke. I'll tell you.
We still recovering.
We still recovering.
Yeah, Mac
Toss
Jones
it,
is
toss
cool,
it, kid.
though.
What you got for me? Say yeet. Winner of this episode to get you Rose Sparks. The older one gets, the more it becomes clear that sex is about quality, not quantity. The vibes just have to be right. That's why Rose Sparks stands out. Oh, That's why I said it right the first time. That's why Rose Sparks stands out. It helps ensure readiness when the moment is right. After it dissolves under your tongue, you get hard in about 15 minutes on average. And when both partners are having a good time, the experience is better for everyone. Rose Sparks helps you get fuller, thicker erections, and they last up to 36 hours, making it easier to be ready for another round if you're both feeling it. Rose Sparks always makes sure both partners are feeling it. Roe connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, and if approved, treatment ships directly to their door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with the provider at ro.co/bussin to find if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/bussin for $15 off your first order. Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety info, go to ro.co/safety info. Let's get back to this episode. We're back. But yeah, shout out Mac Jones, dude. Shout out Mac Jones. Are those our callbacks for this moment?
Those are our callbacks.
Callbacks are done. Callbacks are done. Look at that.
Can we dive into the headline of McGregor?
Yeah. I mean, dude. First off, the anticipation going into that fight was just incredible. Like the boys get there and like there was so much to do. I love for JP's take on this because I told JP before, it's like, hey, this is your first Vegas trip in a while. Just so you know, the boys have like seriously evolved. Like we do things now. We go outside now. We don't just sit at the table the whole time. We do a lot of stuff. But as you inch closer, man, like Saturday, we ripped around a little bit. We went and saw Kai Kamaka, who unfortunately lost in the first prelim fight. I thought that was an early stoppage. I thought that was an early stoppage for the boy. Went and saw him at New York. Met his wife. His wife had all 5 of their kids on FaceTime, and they are losing their mind to see me because they're all massive Bussin' with the Boys fans. We do the photo. He posts up right there like he's about it. Him and his family are just about it. The wife is like, you have no idea how excited they are right now. You're here.
That's amazing.
It was so cool, dude. It was awesome. It was the reason why we went to the prelims. Because usually it's like, hey, walk out at the main card. I'm really happy we went to the prelims too because all those were banger after banger after banger. The whole like, before the Connor Max fight, we were seriously, JP and I, it was me and JP and then the boys were like kind of on the first row. You guys had amazing seats too, by the way. We're sitting there and we're like, this might rival Freedom 250 right now. The way, like how electric these fights were. Obviously the atmosphere of Freedom is way different, but the fights were just that good. And then fucking fucking Connor, dude. And they brought out Connor second. And we get there and it's like every fight, like your heart rate goes up a little bit more. And when Paddy comes out, Paddy was probably the only fight that took you out of thinking about, holy shit, like Conor McGregor's back. Because when the
dude, that intro, Paddy the Baddie.
Right. And this movement, dude, it hurts my shoulders just to do. But they had, and we said this in the pre-production meeting, that intro was longer than any other intro. It felt like they like let it roll for 5-6 minutes. Because the first Paddy the Baddie was like a good 45 seconds of them just playing that over the speakers and on the big screen over and over. And the music drops. And this dude, he started coming in and he's bouncing, dancing the whole time. And the intro is so long that I'm thinking he's got to be kind of gassed right now. The way he's just bouncing this entire time. Bro, because he is so energetic and you love it. And I'm like, this guy, because I've seen a bunch of Paddy's fights now. We knew he was like kind of coming up. Then it would be like a 2 steps forward and 1 step back for the guy. But his personality is awesome, calling everybody sausages and stuff like that. Bro, he came out and smacked Buddy, the Frenchman, which had great contrast of their intros. Like his is super high energy. And the other guy, what is his name? Benoit. Yeah, Benoit, dude. Benoit. BSD. He comes out and it's like more stoic, like warrior type shit. He's like a Green Beret, a Frenchman. Like he's ready to fuck shit up. And the way Paddy just literally put him to sleep, probably for, I'd say, a minute too long. Like he was fucking out for a minute.
Because Paddy's even telling the ref, like, hey, check him because I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah.
I think he grabbed his arm and his arm was...
That thing went limp. He's like, oh shit, we gotta get, yeah. And Paddy was at a club, got into a quick spat with somebody, took them out, and went back to being in a club. Like, took 0 damage the whole time. To the point where after, when we know the result of both fights, like, they should have just walked out, Max and Paddy, right after, be like, hey, we need a main event here. You guys go handle business. But, dude, Paddy finishes. The energy's so high. He's jumping all over the place. Vince Vaughn.
I saw the photo of Vince Vaughn.
But oh yeah, Vince Vaughn came in. I think the second fight, and there were those two featherweights that were fighting, and JP goes, "These ones always go the distance." And it literally says, "I hope I'm wrong." Ends up not going the distance. Yeah. The fight's incredible. These kids are piecing each other up.
The Roy Fight.
Yeah, they're going back and forth. Yeah, Jared's boy.
He is so. That was the best. To me, that was the best fight of the night. They all were amazing, but that Royval fight was unbelievable.
Yeah,
I was texting JP so much. I was like, dude, I am his #1 fan now.
So it's like probably in the first round of that fight, and fucking Vince Vaughn walks in. I look up, I watch him walk by, and I go, I don't even care about this fight anymore. I'm like, I do not care. We got to figure out a way to meet him. And fucking who's sitting right next to me, boys? Diego Pavia. Yeah. Him and his boy, dude. Him and his boy are like, Vince, we got to meet him. We got to meet Vince. So right after that fight ends, I'm going to go up, walk around, and just hit him with the, hey, we obviously know each other. I have your phone number. All good. But I just want to say, good to see you. Have you seen the commercial, the stuff we did for you? I hope it was everything you liked. I go to do that. I see Diego and his boy are there, and I'm like, I don't feel like doing the wait in line thing. I feel like I want my own little moment. So we go to the back, kind of just walk back there to walk back there.
I said, why are we back here? I said I don't know. We were supposed to be talking to Vince Vaughn. Yeah, let's go back out there.
It was a good move that we did that.
It was a great move.
When we were walking, who shows up? Our GOAT, Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
He was there. Yeah. Supporting his boy, quick hugs, good to see him. Boy's getting more gray every single time. Stoic. He looks very stoic and calm, man, as Marcus always does. Well, we go back, dude. And I'm like, I don't know how the interaction is going to happen because, like, we've actually, like, met but spent time together, got introduced through Shane, and now we've done this commercial. Do we say it?
And what did he say? What did Vince Vaughn say?
Dude, he sees me, no joke, eyebrows go up. His face lights up and says, hey, good to see you. How are you, Taylor? How are you? Ooh. Gives me a hug. Goes in for a hug. Yeah. Dude. Goes in for a hug. Mel Gibson stands up. I'm thinking, sit down. No, Mel, hey, listen, Braveheart's incredible. You can be in this, but this is kind of like our thing right now. He goes, Mel, bussin' with the boys. This is Taylor. And Vince introduces me to Mel. And then, so that's great. Everything's going well. I was like, hey, did you happen to see the EA Sports stuff? He goes, yeah, I saw it. He goes, you guys are really funny. He goes, you guys did an incredible job. You're really funny. He said that, and this is not, I'm not over-exaggerating. Tears went into my eyes, like almost immediately, where I'm like, holy shit. You think I'm funny? You think I'm funny? And then, so cool. We talked about it before. JP's like, how do you want to do this? Like, do you want phone out? And I was like, honestly, dude, hit him with do you mind if we grab a photo when you feel the end of the conversation coming? We talk for a little bit. It's good. I personally feel it winding down to where anything more I would say would be grasping at straws. And I'm thinking, okay, what's my exit strategy here? Yeah. Flawless execution. Literally, as Vince finishes a sentence, JP goes, hey, do you mind if we grab a photo real quick? I go, oh, yeah, let's grab a photo. Yeah, let's grab a photo real quick. Mel got in. No mog. But yeah, we get a little photo, we go back, and I'm fucking hitting JP. I'm like, you were fucking perfect. But it was awesome.
How about obviously we did, we were standing with him on the sideline of Notre Dame, the commercial. Are we even talking about it? The EA commercial? Yeah. We can say EA? Yeah. We can say college football.
We can say that we did an EA Sports commercial.
EA Sports College Football 27?
Yeah, MVP,
something like
MVP
that.
plus a package?
Yes, perfect.
But full circle for you on, remember the Mexico? Wasn't it in Mexico? Like Cabo?
Oh, yeah, dude. Yes. And I saw him and he was just being bombarded. And I was like, I got to get out. I'm not going to do it.
And then you're like, what were you trying to get close? And then guys were like, no.
Yeah. It was kind of like one of those, listen, he's very busy. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So I just
left. That?
Yeah. And also it goes back to UFC Johnny Knoxville. Of you kind of like being like, hey, just go meet him. Like, no, I don't want to do that. And then he left and I was like, what a fucking missed out by me. Yeah. But I was like, hey, I heard you're down to come on the bus. He goes, I actually am. I'm down. I'm going to come on the show.
Let's go.
So we've got a verbal confirmation from Vince Vaughn. And he called us funny. So it was incredible. Gosh. It was awesome.
His episode's going
to be what a fun time. Quinn and Taylor and I was in a group chat with them. And Quinn's like, send a photo of all the boys together. And I sent a photo of me, Vince, and Mel. I was like, these are my boys now. These are my fucking dogs.
We didn't get one squad photo.
I know. Well, no, we did. Boxing.
No mic.
No mic.
You get a squad photo with you boys, Tanner, DB.
We were ripping around. We had
what
a
crew too.
Yeah, there was a full schedule that Jack updated every single night and had for us. Wake up time, cold tub time, start the day, mandatory cold tub every day.
As brutal as it is to not get the squad photo, it does speak levels to our weekend.
There you go.
We were very present,
Yep.
enjoying a lot of laughs, all-time group text going on, a lot of AI photos being generated. It was a good time.
Especially Friday. Friday was the biggest AI day. Big fight day.
Yeah.
For DB and Tanner.
Darren Bates and Tanner Tagnini are fighting at the next UFC 330.
Yeah, they're doing the next power slap.
Really, it's boxing.
By the way, Tanner said he'd do power slap for $30,000.
No way.
Yes,
Raw, man.
30,000.
Ain't no way.
So I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing.
That's crazy.
That said, I think there's a world where if he's actually willing to do that, maybe we sponsor him to do power
for
slap.
sure. Danny's got to roll him out there.
Roll him out, yeah.
Get Forrest Griffin standing behind him.
Fucking catch it, because Tanner will go to
What if
sleep.
he wins?
If he wins,
build up the next champion?
now we got the champ. We got him.
That'd be sick.
We're gonna get into Max and Connor. I do want to hear JP's take on the weekend. He's been in the Vegases before, but just the evolution of
The
our
evolution
trips.
was elite.
Okay.
This was Vegas at one of its got to be, maybe, I don't want to speak because I haven't been there in a while, but it felt like a peak Vegas form weekend. And the boxing class to me set it off.
Yeah.
That was one of the more fun times I've had just in general. And getting it with Skip. Shout out to Skip, our coach. That was awesome. And then to follow it, actually that day, that probably was the peak day.
Thursday.
Was that Thursday?
That was Friday.
Friday.
Because Nobu.
Yeah.
As somebody that loves food experiences, Nobu was probably a top 5 food experience, and they rolled it out. That
They really did.
last sushi plate, I surpassed my limits. I
Dude.
found a new level within myself.
And hey, we go to Nobu, and the waiter comes up and he goes, "Hey, I understand you guys are you have a time. You have to kind of get somewhere at 7. It was 5 o'clock when they opened, and we're like, you know, those nice restaurants can go. They can like to drag it out for you." He goes, "We have the menu option, or if you want, I can ask you a couple questions and then make a menu for you guys." And we're like, "Yes, absolutely, let's do that." What do we not like? I think it was sea urchin, I said, and blue cheese. Just told him the 2 things. I said, these are my 2 no-nos. Everybody else was like, yeah, bring out whatever. So I was the most high maintenance guy. They started bringing out food after food after food. It was unreal. What was that fish we had? Dude, they call that butterfish. And it was like cooked
from
perfectly.
Alaska.
Yeah.
It was
Alaskan
so
cod,
good.
Maybe.
Yeah. It was unreal, man. That whole day was pretty incredible. Other than the session at Caesars, that was pretty awful. But hey, got back. It worked out. Got back. But yeah, dude, unreal. Now, Max Connor.
We got to talk about it.
Yeah.
As we said before we get to that, Darren Bates needs to be a rotating member for Vegas trips moving forward.
Has to.
Darren Bates is the man.
Darren Bates. I'll say this about Darren. From Memphis. If you don't know, if he takes his shirt off, you'll know. It's all over his body. Darren and I have become much closer. Natalie, Darren's wife, and Taylor are really, really close. Their kids are the same age as my kids, so they're always over at my house. And because of that, Darren comes over quite a bit. We've become closer. Our families went out to Vegas, had a little trip. Darren surprised the kids by showing up, and we had a great time. So when this Connor fight came up, he's like, "Bro, we got to go to that." And I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? Let's test this relationship to see if like this is an actual friendship or we're like a couple of dads who kids are, you know, because we've been teammates. But Darren's on record being like, I kind of hated Taylor for the first 3 years of our teammateship.
He was a defensive guy.
Defensive guy.
I mean, peak, like you talk about locker room guy. He's a
Peak
plus
locker room
in the
guy.
locker room.
He ended up being okay with me towards the end of the career and everything like that. But, you know, are we friends? Are we acquaintances? Kind of thing is going on. So when I brought him, I'm like, I wonder how Bates is going to adapt to like essentially our culture, hanging out, the bus with the boys culture, everyone getting together,
The white boys.
the vibes, the white boys. Like, yes. Tanner coming in, I knew that was the X factor, and everyone who's been around Tanner knows that this guy, you just put him into any environment, he's going to be able to mesh and get along with anybody. So first, I would say 3 hours. It's kind of like Bates. It's like us and Bates. He's kind of like on his phone a little bit. He's kind of a little more distant. And by the end of the first night, man, he was.
No, you know where he became one of us is the chicken Caesar salad moment.
Yeah.
The chicken Caesar salad wrap. We were all, something about a chicken Caesar salad wrap became what we were going to eat our first meal at the pool.
Which we didn't even have before.
No. And
Yeah.
we get to the pool and everyone takes their orders. I think they're like, we'll do 4 chicken Caesar salad wraps. And Darren's like, make it 5. And we're like,
Yeah.
that's the moment.
Here we go.
We're all a team now.
We're all waist
That's
deep.
the moment.
Yeah. We're all waist
We're a
deep in a
team.
pool, just hanging out, just kind of like settling in. Just got there. What do we do? Fucking chicken Caesar wrap, man. Got it in. Then Darren and Tanner. We do that boxing session. Tanner decides he's a boxer. And randomly we'd be sitting in the car and it would be quiet for a second. Tanner would be like, Darren, you know I'd knock you the fuck out, right? He'd just say something like that. And they just start going at it. Darren called him racist, but also said he was 2-0 and being racist. So that became a thing of him. Like Tanner was undefeated and being racist on the weekend. We go to New York to see Kai. We're like, let's just hit the roller coaster real quick. So we hit the roller coaster as a group. Dude, it was so much fun, man.
Hey, which photo is that? What's Mike doing in that one? Is he holding the seat?
He's holding. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mike, when we walked up to you, he goes, I think the camera caught me holding the seatbelt. He got a little nervous. Sitting there.
The camera did catch me holding. They stopped the roller coaster as we were about to hit the first incline, and on the speakers they go, "Someone has a phone on this ride. We're stopping it, and we're gonna come collect it." And unfortunately, it was me in the front row because it goes over the Vegas Strip, and like all these people, so it's a huge liability to have anything on your person. I thought I could sneak a little camera footage in there. They sniped me quick.
They sniped him.
No way.
But we had to put our stuff in lockers. We went to go walk up to give the tickets, like phones in lockers. We do. JP, Jack, and myself keep our phones because I want to hit one of those too. We get there. JP pulls out his phone while we're in line. Guy fucking snipes him from across the room. You got to put it in the locker. So me and JP go, I might as well put mine back too. Put it back in the locker. And as we're going, that's when they get Jack. So they were on it. Ride was kind of scary.
Great ride.
It was good.
Good drop. Good first initial drop.
Good
Had a loop in it.
Yeah.
One of those where you're kind of a little loose, so your shoulders are smacking.
Yeah, you're
everything.
throwing around a little bit.
A little sore when you get off. Maybe it was the boxing.
I'll tell you what. I've already said on this podcast, there wasn't a moment in the last couple of weeks I haven't thought about you because I've missed you so much. Finishing that ride, I was like, Will couldn't do this ride. Because my little back got hit a couple times, but I'm like, oh no.
I'd take the pain though.
Yeah.
I'd be injured for the next month.
Yeah, that's what you're
know
good
what I mean?
at. You're good at taking shots and keep moving forward, man. That's how winning is done.
Yeah.
All right, Max Connor. The stage has been completely set. We just saw one of the greatest fights out of Paddy Pimblett. We literally watch a true star be born. It's no longer a question mark of whether or not this guy's a stud or not. Lights go down. They show the millionth promo of Max and Connor. You're hearing all of Connor's quotes. Max has a great one of, shout out Connor. He wants to come back. He wants to be back at the top. There's things in his legacy he hasn't done yet. The shitty thing for him is he's still got to go through me. And you're like, hairs are raised throughout the entire arena. Max comes out. It's got like some nice Hawaiian stuff going on. Then hits an upbeat. He gets in there. Max looks loose, man. He looked loose. He looked limber. He looked like the moment wasn't too big for him.
He looked calm like the entire week too.
Like
the weigh-ins, the pressure.
This is really nothing to me. This is really just nothing to me. Like he knows that everyone's here to see see Connor, but he's here to take away everyone's joy. Yeah. All the money in Vegas is also on Connor. And then the intro starts, dude, for Conor McGregor. That woman, the Irish singer, starts going off, and it's so loud, it's deafening.
Pandemonium.
UFC's doing a new thing where they're putting smoke out over the octagon. So you see like this green smoke right here. It's also like drooping over the octagon as they're like he's coming out. Bro, as soon as they show Connor on the big screen, the pop ends, we knew it was over. I mean, you knew right there. He looked stiff. He looked like he wasn't present in the moment. He looked like the moment was too big for him. I said it a couple times to JP, but this was Jose Aldo and him, but flipped. This is Max Holloway, who looks loose, ready to go, and then Connor, who is feeling every bit of pressure of the moment. And we saw the fight went, what was there? He threw 3 kicks and a jab.
I mean, bro, it was brutal.
Brutal.
Even before they started the fight, you see the kind of overhead camera looking at each fighter. Like Connor, not even back in the day, but even the fights that he's lost recently within the last, what was it? Well, I mean, he hasn't fought in 5 years, but before that, like even on his losses, you just see a focus. You see like he was wanting to go out there and win. He didn't seem like he wanted to win. He almost knew he was going to lose. He's not looking across the octagon at Max. He's kind of like looking around. It just wasn't. When I'm seeing all the clips and everything else, like it was over. It was over before he even got in there.
Even the $1 billion walk, dude. It seemed like you're not.
He's not like fully by name. Even when he goes out to to do this thing. It just didn't feel.
He's like doing it because he thinks people expect him to do it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, hey, you guys remember when I did this? Remember when I did that? And it's like, before it was like, this is his process, his thing. And he'd be like a fucking animal to squat down on the octagon before it goes, showing how limber he is, the athletic movements that he would have. That was the thing that kept throwing me off the most, is he clearly, his physique looked incredible. Like, he looked great, but like the hips, he just looked stiff in the body. He looked like he was 38 years old. He looked like he was 38 years old and hadn't fought in a very long time.
But also, you could still be 38 years old, not fighting a long time, but still have like the hunger that these fighters do when getting in the octagon.
Right.
He didn't even have the hunger.
And he came out
From what it looked like, my perspective, it's like this isn't even close to any Connor we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And even people are like doubting, like, I'm not going to believe he's going to fight until they're in the octagon. Even when he was in the octagon, it's like he ain't even there.
Yeah.
Then he goes out there and throws that kick, and maybe that's when he tore his knee. People are wondering if he was injured before the fight, he got injured during the fight.
I don't think he
Did he
was.
throw the fight? Was it fixed? Like all these things, because sports books just skyrocketed. Like what was it? My timeline is nothing but about like this fight and seeing what everybody's saying. But the sports book goes from Connor, plus around 200 to plus like 380 or 350, like 20 minutes up until the fight. Like it was, everybody's trying to break it down. And I'm just sad that we didn't get anything that we thought we might see. Like in my head, it's like, it's over. It's over.
It should be. It should be.
I
It
mean,
should be done.
he put on his Instagram, he's gonna fulfill the contract, do one more. He's gonna go through the rehab process and like.
I don't even know if
But
he
what are
tore
they
an
going to
ACL,
do?
though.
Like who's
Diaz 3, man.
No.
Connor
No
Diaz
way,
3.
like,
It's got to be,
in my head,
honestly, the best option for Conor McGregor right now, Michael Chandler.
It's 1
That's a
million% Mike.
Kevin's natural food clean take.
That's a clean take.
Kevin's natural food clean take.
Like, it was supposed to happen, fulfill the bet. Obviously, Mike, who's our boy, his last few fights haven't gone the way he's wanted to go as well. Like, people are now on the fence of like, okay, Connor's officially done. And if he's going to fulfill one last fight, it's like, get two guys in there that are going to put on a show and get after it. Put the gloves on. They're going to fucking swing it out.
Double retirement.
last fight, double retirement.
So they could put like both at the end of the fight. They both put their gloves down.
And how cool would that be for both of them to go out and be like, this is our last fight. Our last fight. We're going to be done after this. Let's put on a show for all the fans. One last one.
And they were supposed to fight
It
years
makes too
ago.
much fucking sense. It makes too much sense.
They were supposed to fight years ago. And then
Years.
Connor broke his toe, right? Like his injury history
Right.
now is like, to me, even when you bring up Diaz, in my head, Connor doesn't even deserve to have a fight like that. If I'm like the UFC,
I would say Diaz doesn't deserve to have that fight.
Diaz, like it almost
Like
is
it's
what?
like he's been gone for so long with like zero publicity on any of it that would just be like, Nate's not gonna train that hard for it.
It'd be like a
cash
money grab
Also
for both of them.
Mike Perry too, didn't he? Am I wrong?
In like
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a bad.
And
That was a
I
bad
don't even
take.
know if this is real, but I've seen the graphic to where it looked like Connor got paid like $30 million for this fight.
probably.
Who knows if that's true or not?
That's
Max got the best payday.
disgusting, bro.
Yeah, listen. It sucks. That was awful that had to happen. There's something to be said, man, about how much he's done in his career. Like, we go back to 2016 and like how much he took over. We were talking about it before, how he was inspiring to us from like how do you get that 1% better in our field of work. And when the intro happened, man, it was almost, and this is not a Kevin's Natural Foods clean take, but it was almost worth the price of admission. Just like the anticipation, getting us hyped up as we were for it. And sports, you never know what you're going to get, especially when it comes to mixed martial arts, right? Like, it could be over in an instant. That was the worst case scenario for like being injured, kind of hobbling away. You thought at least Max would like hit him flush in the chin and be like, oh fuck, he really deleted him. But even though the walkout didn't feel the same, like being able to be like, oh shit, like we're watching a Conor McGregor fight live. That's badass. For sure. It was almost worth the price of admission.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have got any kind of fight out of it.
Yeah.
It's like you're there and you're excited.
That Hail Marys.
You basically go to see him walk out. And it wasn't even the walkout that you're anticipating.
Yeah.
And everybody who's like obsessed and kind of knows the aura of like a Conor McGregor walkout fight, look, everything else. It's like, fuck, you didn't even get that.
And people who want to talk about him being injured before, like, he ran up on Max Holloway during the weigh-ins. Ran up on him, hit the meta glasses out of off his face. Like, if you have a torn ACL, you have a fucked up knee, that's going to hurt really bad. That's not going to feel good at all. It's going to be hard to even
Yeah,
do.
if he has an ACL for sure. But I'm
Yeah.
seeing that it could be a meniscus.
Yeah. But meniscus, that shit hurts too. You've had a meniscus, yeah?
I've had a PCL.
Yeah. Well,
I'll be back on the field in 9
type
days.
of, yeah, exactly. And there's guys that fought in the octagon this weekend that I bet had injuries we don't even know about that you work through because it's adrenaline, it's your job, you're in the moment, you're competing. So like when you, unless it's an ACL or whatever, like when you get hurt, it's like you kind of keep it pushing. Unless, I mean, we did see, who was it? It was like one of the last prelim fights. Whitaker. Whitaker when he hit Buddy in the jaw and broke his jaw.
Yeah. Oh.
That was nuts, dude. He hits this dude. Do you see this clip?
I don't think so.
He hits this guy in the jaw and he backs up and hits him with the, and then just goes to the ground because he realizes
Literally
his jaw
puts his hand up, so I'm out.
He said, "I'm done."
Slow-mo was nuts.
Bro,
It was like
nuts.
his jaw went all
Yeah,
the way to his
pull
shoulder.
that up if you got it.
Dude, that fight was so underrated. Like that was one of Robert Whitaker's most clean performances
awesome.
ever.
Yeah, and
His walkout was epic.
dude, having JP next to me too, where he's like, because he's clearly our most invested UFC guy. He knew all the guys. Like, who was the Cody?
Oh, Cody Garbrandt. Yeah.
And he's like, this dude, he's like an OG type cat. Was a champion at one point.
Yeah.
Was a champ. He's like the second or third prelim. But like that was fireworks as well. Like all these fights were fireworks up until the end. Yeah, they fucked his jaw up, dude.
Robert's walkout too can't be touched. Dude, like,
Yeah.
he got so fired up on it. I was like, man, I don't know if I've seen him this like
He was like
amped
screaming
up and hype. It was
Yeah,
sick.
dude, that was awesome. That it was when he hit him. And then was it Cyril gone?
Gable Stevenson.
Gable Stevenson. Cyril gone. You always
Oh,
gonna
he's
say. Gable Stevenson.
He's gonna
He's
be
gonna be
John,
interesting
John
to
Jones was in his
watch.
corner for it. And this dude's an Olympic gold medalist
he's
wrestler.
Yeah.
Came out and he was plus what? The highest odds
super
in an
high
opening, a
odds, super high
UFC
favorite.
debut.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, it's crazy we didn't just hammer this bet. And as we're watching, I say that to JP, and JP's like, yeah, but you know, these work, dude. Anybody can get hitting point. And then the guy he was fighting against had a crazy right hook that barely missed. And he's like, that's exactly the reason he's talking about right there.
Yeah.
Like anybody can get got, but this dude pieced Buddy up the way he should.
And
It
didn't
was
even
awesome.
wrestle.
Yeah, he didn't even wrestle. Didn't even do what his bag
He's one
is.
he's one of the best of all time in wrestling.
in
That's what
wrestling.
he
Yeah.
screamed to the announcers after too. He's like, "Wait till I shoot," which is even more.
That's what
scary
I'm
for all
saying.
the
I'm
other
excited to
guys.
kind of watch his ascension in the UFC because
Yeah.
he legitimately he's arguably the best wrestler of all time.
And you can
and
see,
at a heavyweight.
you can see that this is nuts. You see this?
Look at it. My God.
Wait
Bro,
for
that is so
wait for him to
violent.
put him to sleep. Go to the ending. Because he puts him to
Bro,
sleep
that
and
boy
he
is
brings one down
swinging.
12-6 on his fucking jaw while he's already asleep, bro. It is nuts. You can see that Gable was highly influenced by John throughout his entire training camp, and John was really a part of it. He's doing those front knee kicks quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's using the length of his legs to keep Buddy away from him because I think he was a little bit taller than him. He had a lot of like fluidity movements that were
Yeah.
like, oh, that reminds you a lot of John Jones. It was really cool to watch. Really cool to watch the whole thing.
What
Hey.
are those kicks called? The ones that John does where he like kicks down on the top of the knee.
He did those a bunch.
Are they
hate
called an
those.
oblique kick or am I wrong? I know that sounds weird, but
I don't know. But I wish they were illegal.
Yeah, this one right here. God damn, where is it?
Were you talking about where they just hit a straight kick like on their knee?
Yeah, when they like kick down on the knee, like it's torn a couple guys' knees before just to kick, and it's like,
Yeah, because if that puts you in hyper. Oh yeah, go back. Sorry, look at this. Boom!
Oh my God.
that's like that Dan Henderson one though.
Dude.
Yeah.
And he's like not out of breath, which the wrestlers, the cardio the wrestlers got. Because you look at him, you're like, oh, this dude's gonna get tired. He has unlimited gas tank. He was throwing haymakers. He was out there putting a show on, dude. It was really cool to watch.
I hope he's a monster because I just feel like the UFC like needs stars to like be at the top and stay at the top.
Yeah.
Like people that you're going to, it like changes the entire like generation of fandom.
Yeah.
That's like watching him because right now I don't feel like there are any.
Those Liverpool cats, man. Paddy, and then who was the dude that fought Kai? What was his name? Luke Riley?
Yeah, Luke Riley.
He was a kid too that he didn't seem like he was much on the mic, but that was a dude that's like, oh, this guy's got a little something to him.
Yeah,
he's
played
undefeated.
it smart on the mic too. Like,
Yeah.
super grateful. Like, who do you want to fight next? Anybody the company has.
Right,
Like,
because he's not in the position to start spouting off, talking crazy shit. But him and Paddy, both Liverpool cats, were like, it was cool to watch.
I
both
hope
of them
Paddy
operate.
can be a champion, dude.
Same, because I think that's best case for the UFC and like all of our fandom. of like having someone be like, oh shit.
I mean, when the entire arena is going, oh, Paddy,
He's got the star power.
Right.
It's undeniable his star power right now. Dude, fuck
Because who you think Paddy's going to get next?
I think it'll be Charles, right?
Oliveira?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know they go sit that. What do they do every Tuesday?
They might
How about
give
look at this?
Gaethje.
Look at this group.
I mean,
Mike
but
Tyson, Tucker Carlson, Vince Vaughn, and Mel Gibson.
you think he
Theo
get?
Vaughn.
You think he
And
just
Theo?
turn around and get Gaethje like that? Especially
don't
with
think
Ilya.
so.
Especially with Ilya still there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Ilya is going to be out for a little while. And if Gaethje wants to fight, which Gaethje probably doesn't want to fight. So,
I mean, Gaethje dropped like back in January when he fought Paddy. He dropped him damn near every round.
I
It was
know.
what 49-46, like unanimous decision. I mean, every round Gaethje was dropping. And there were some moments that Paddy had, but standing up, he wasn't really hanging with it. You can just
I mean, I
tell
feel like
Gaethje's
it's
got those
Charles.
heavy hands.
and then I don't know if he beats Charles. I mean,
Did you guys see that the Gaethje fight at Freedom 250? Like Paddy was thinking about maybe retiring, like maybe I'm not going to be champion, having those doubts that every athlete has.
He was taking this fight against Saint Denis.
Town and Red Dead Redemption.
He was talking like this could be the one that decides if he's going to retire.
Yes,
or not.
this is the one, right? And then he said the Freedom 250 when he saw Gaethje just dismantle Topuria, he's like, oh shit, like for whatever reason that gave him hope to be like, I can be a champion. Weird, but hey, anything you need. This was awesome, man. The way he had him so fast.
And he kind of called this too about how the way Saint Denis attacks, like he could get him in a choke.
Yeah. How over aggressive. He's gonna try to shoot
kind of
early.
leans. Yep.
yeah.
Dude, his accent too just fucking gets it done, man. Gets it fucking done.
does.
But overall, man, yeah, the Connor Max thing.
I think we can't keep looking for the next Connor. There's not going to be another Connor.
No, and when it happens, it'll slap us all in the face.
Right.
We can't be searching, trying to like give somebody the title of the next Connor. Just like allow the
Yeah, but
process to unfold.
I'm even thinking too, you almost just need like just that mainstay, people that you think about. Like when Izzy was at the top, when John Jones was at the top, like going back like Chuck Liddell, Rampage, like these BJ Penn, George St. Pierre, these guys that just they're so known and you're aware when they're fighting.
Yeah.
Because all these different names when they're trying to figure out the belt, guys lose the belt, they're doing interim belt championships. When you're doing all this stuff, there's so much mixture happening. It's like, who are the stars?
The problem is all the old guys now are still good. So it's like, not that they're that old, but like Gaethje, like he's been around a while. Usually
Right.
in other weight classes, like you feel like there's some sort of turnover. But like Gaethje and Poirier were at the top of lightweight, and Charles forever.
Right.
Featherweight, Volk, like he runs that division.
Volk, friend of the show.
Yeah. Like, so I feel like now the older guys are lasting a lot longer than they used to at a high level. So the turnover just, like, it's so hard to just be a champ for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. The dude who could have was Ilya.
Right.
Ilya had it, man.
And it's tough for him
He's
because
still got,
also-
he can obviously come back. He'll get back in the mix ASAP because
and
he
he
is
could go back
incredible.
to featherweight too. Like he went up to try to get the double belt. I guess he had the double belt.
Everyone
and
trying to
then-
be the next Connor, man.
Yeah,
like, hey, just
exactly.
just dominate one area for a while. Handle it. But yeah, Poirier, he's got to get back, man. I think whoever he has next, he's going to fucking end.
Islam, when he fights in August, that'll be a good. He's like kind of the guy right now. I feel like that is untouchable.
Yeah. You just can't understand when they're talking though.
Ain't done fighting.
I'm with you. Hey, I'm
gotta
with
fight
you.
3 times.
I feel like
I'm just saying, as far as like working the mic and everything else, like
What'd he say?
who's the black dude that was getting his ass pieced up
King
and then
Green.
won? What was his name?
King Green.
King Green?
King Green, yeah.
King
Bobby.
Green. This dude was getting his jaw boxed, and he'd get hit, and he'd be like, "Hey, fucking shit to me!" Like, and he would just keep getting hit. Face is all bloody. What went to the second round?
Yeah, second
End of
round.
first,
and then
early second, whatever it was, and he's getting his ass beat. But the whole time he's talking, and fucking ended up winning the fight, which is just wild. To me,
crazy
but-
early stoppage. On
Yeah,
that one.
dude, there was a couple early stoppages we talked about briefly about Kai. That was a crazy early stoppage.
Terrence McKinney's. That was the dumbest stoppage.
Yeah.
1 second before the bell rang.
So
Nuts.
our boy who's the ref, who's reffing that fight, came up and talked to me, Tanner and Darren, and he
Yeah.
said that at 3 seconds, he goes, I'm about to make a mistake by not calling his fight early, and he heard his 2 ribs crack, and then he said that Terrence McKinney goes, my ribs are broke, and he called it immediately right there. So, and he goes, I was not going to. Yeah, so, but.
If true.
Yeah,
If true. That's our boy
That's a good
too.
call,
We love
yeah.
him. He's a fucking Texas Tech guy through and through. Overall, man, the experience was unbelievable. The result of what we got is something you can't control. But we got to sit there and watch Connor walk out. And then Max saying we're going to run it back. It's like, no, you're not.
Yeah, the fans didn't love that. That was like, I don't know how the pop was in the arena, but on TV or on the laptop I was watching, it sounded like no one cheered when he said that.
I think everyone was kind of like, like Max is a fan favorite, but just I think the result of what took place and how much people were so excited to watch the return of the Mac and the way it ended, people were booing the situation. Anything Max could have said, like Max had a joke
but Max,
about, like,
it's almost like you just shit on Connor. Like, okay, he shouldn't be in the octagon.
Yeah,
but like
he wants to win over him too.
Yeah, but he wants to win. Like he wants to beat his ass.
Right. But he has I guess he has enough respect for him in the UFC of like, shout out him for coming back for 5 years and wanting to fight me, but it didn't go the way we wanted it to. Like he's kicking a man while he's down. I don't know. I feel like, what is he supposed to say?
Yeah.
No, I thought he did a good job of saying I think his post press, he's like, I do, as a fighter, I do a really good job of separating the fight from the fighter. And when I saw that he was hurt, because you can see Max pointing to the ref like, hey, you got to do something. And Max is saying, like, I'm aware, like, his kid is in the stands. Like, his kid, his family is there, and I want him to, like, I don't want to hurt him in front of his son. That's not right. And so you see that, and you're like, oh, like, Max truly is, like, a really good guy. But on the post game,
I know Max's son wanted Max to finish him.
Oh, yeah. Who's your daddy now? You see that, man? It's like, fuck. It just, yeah. And then they had the weak in the knees comment. As a fighter, I couldn't imagine. I'm not a fighter. As like watching a fighter like train and get all amped up, and you see all the spotlights, and you don't even get to fight, so you're still in that like kill or be killed mode, and then it's just kind of over.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like the crazy. Like
it wasn't terrible, but I was kind of like, it's okay on the mic. Like he had an okay joke about I had him weak in the knees, and then other than that,
because I want to say he also say like, let's get this money. Like on
he
the mic?
said something.
Yeah, no, Max.
Yeah,
he did. He said it in the ring, just like yelled it. Like right after he had said everything, that was his rap. He's like, "Let's get this money, though."
Yeah,
but like everyone, like JP said, is in just utter disbelief.
Right.
You're just shocked, and so you're not really thinking. Also, textbook hate watch from your boy MGK. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, dude, I watched him last night.
I love
It's all cut up. He's taking a piss, dude.
That's hilarious.
I was smiling watching that. I was like, my boy fucking got him. My boy fucking got him right there. We had and dude, after like it was such a shit show getting out of there, out of like the arena and the loading dock, because like so many people were coming and going, and we kind of stayed a little bit because we wanted to watch all the things. Connor just left randomly, and you hear Rogan on the mic. He's like, Connor's leaving right now. Would love the opportunity to speak to him, but I guess he's just going. He just walked away.
I know
from everything.
People were wanting him to be on the mic,
barefoot, dude. And we go out. We're sitting there. Everybody is kind of like waiting for their cars in like the loading dock area. We see Dak. I mean, is he not looking incredible going into the season?
He is jacked.
He's looking good.
He's huge.
I look like shit right there. Looking at it with a man like that just standing there. My God. I know.
Saw your boy Joey B.
I was gonna bring that up. There was two massive L's. Two massive
Joey
L's.
B was one?
Two massive L's took place. We'll start with Chandler. Connor randomly we're sitting there in the loading deck, and Connor walks out. He walks out to where we're at. You see the clip of him walking?
You're talking about post-fight?
Post-fight. Him walking in the loading dock when we're there. Yep. Jack got that video. It's unbelievable. But he's walking barefoot. He just allegedly tore his knee, and he goes and gets in a car and drives off. Mike Chandler standing right there. Perfect op. Call him a little bitch to his face. Trying to get something going. Didn't take the op. And I thought that was a bit of an L. Who told me he had the chance? Was it Tanner?
I thought it was you.
No. I didn't know.
Like,
no, I didn't know.
Took a huge L.
No. Somebody said it to him, and then somebody came to me and was like, "Oh, Mike took a bad L." That's why we were driving back in the car, and we brought it up. The worst L. Joe Burrow is over there. I'm like, I'm gonna go say what's up to my boy Joe, my official white whale of coming on Bussin' with the Boys. Joe big dog the fuck out of me.
No.
Here's my guy. Good to see you. I was like, oof.
Big dog.
Big dog. Hit me with the big dog, big guy. And then I just want to come and say what's up. And then it was just fucking dead in the water from there. I was like,
to the phone.
Straight to the phone. Yep.
Oh, no.
Jack saw it go down.
You approached him?
Yeah, I went up to say what's up.
Taylor,
Dak. So this is the tale of two quarterbacks. I go up to Joe. Joe big dogs me, gets on his phone. All good. Still want him on the podcast. Actually, more now than ever. And then Dak's walking out with, I don't know, 5 other cow, and Dak like walks up to talk for a little bit. Tale of 2 quarterbacks. Shout out Dak.
Let's get Dak on the show too.
Tale of 2 quarterbacks.
It was a tough L for me, man. It was a tough body bag. That
I don't feel like the one with Chandler was too much of an L.
You had to be there.
I'm with you, but think of
no, him calling him a bitch for sure would not be the move. But to say something, get a little jab in.
pussy.
Yeah. Guess you shouldn't have been ducking me. Something like that.
I feel you. But if truly McGregor, this entire surge to get back, all the stuff that Connor talked about, all the stuff he's went through, all the things that like get back on the straight and narrow, where he talks about how he was a shitbag the last 5 years, whatever it was, his fall off from basically 2018 when he got insanely famous. And he worked all the way to get back, and he truly gets unlucky and tears his knee in the octagon in those first couple seconds.
Kick a man while it's down.
You're definitely kicking a man while. Now, if Connor was injured, happened to be injured before the fight, and he knew it, and was kind of going out there to try and kamikaze, land a couple kicks, and then when it doesn't work and kind of like, gets real wincy with his knee, and then the fight gets called, and he kind of knew he was injured before, I could see some shit talking there, because you're going out there and doing a disservice for everybody, and you're kind of just like fucking, I don't know, kind of not throwing it, but you're like, okay, I'm gonna try and land a couple kicks. It doesn't work, I'm gonna fucking just kind of tap out.
It's a cash grab.
It's a
cash grab.
It's a cash grab.
If that is the case, mockery of the sport move.
If that's the case, he's dead to me. If that's the case,
zero chance that's the case, in my opinion.
But if it was, because there's a lot out there, you kind of just don't know.
Right. At this point where we sit on a Monday shooting this intro, and the fight happened on Saturday, just ingest all the information. There's no time to make a decision on how we truly feel.
If it's the one where he's trying to get back and he got unlucky, it's like, that does suck. That's a bummer. I hope all goes well. He does come back and fights to prove to himself, all that kind of stuff. But if there was, on the other side, the negative look at it, it's like, I'm disgusted with myself for believing that Connor was going to go out there and put on a show or fight the dude, because based on the look on his eye, just all of it. It's such a bummer, because you loved everyone, like the fighter of Conor McGregor. You loved him all the way up through 2016. Then he goes on to fight Floyd Mayweather in 2018.
I think even then, you loved him then too.
Well, yeah, because you're like, everybody's hype about him fighting Floyd. But that's when the fame, that's when all this money, that's when he didn't need the UFC.
Right.
You kind of love the shit talking. And then everything from like 2018 on, it's like, it made it hard. There's a couple times where you just feel out on the guy, because you see him in the club, you see him doing all these things, the allegations, everything else, where you're like, man, this dude's kind of, it sucks. Like, it sucks that you bought into him so much. It's like, man, he's not handling this fame, any of it, well whatsoever. Just absolutely fucking tanked. Then you want to buy into it when he's trying to, get back in for this fight against Max Holloway, all the things he's saying. That part of you that was a fan of him, pre 2017, you're like, you're wanting to buy back in because you just want to see the notorious Conor McGregor.
It's crazy that we're talking about dates from 10 years ago.
10 years.
Which is nuts.
Did Mike take the bait when y'all were saying that he missed a huge opportunity? Was he defending himself?
No,
1,000,000% no. Also, that's not Michael Chandler
at
in
all.
general,
At
especially
all.
in that moment. I think Mike, the humanity of the situation was shining brighter than ever, and he's just kind of sitting there like, damn. Like, I'm sure there was part of him that was happy with the result, but we talked to him all weekend. We're hanging out. He was never once negative, never once like, dude, fuck Connor. No, that's Michael Chandler is one of the best.
And you know, without Mike saying it, that Mike is totally salty with the situation, which is so like everyone would, right? It's a big opportunity, fight the biggest star in the sport, get a win potentially. Like, you're going to be, your brand is going to be going on a massive climb.
Yeah.
And he misses out on the opportunity. And to be there that week, hang out, keep positive vibes, be at the fight, get done, like all of it, dude. He was Michael Chandler through and through.
Mike was very upset the whole fight, not because of what you would assume, but because he could not sit with his boys. The fighters have to sit in their own personal section, and Mike, he didn't have Bree, he didn't have anyone with him, so he was alone the whole fight. So that's already a lot going into what he's witnessing and him missing out on this opportunity. And he's like looking over at me and Darren and Tanner, and he's like doing like the binocular eyes. He's like, I miss you guys. And so he was just upset he couldn't hang with the squad.
Dude, your guys' seats were awesome.
They were. We were right next to where every fight besides Connor and Paddy's fight, the walkout. So we were just seeing every crew and all the teams and camps walk out. It was a cool new experience, new vantage point of T-Mobile. It was a good time.
Yeah. Overall, 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I would say it was a great trip. It was a great trip.
Might have also found the best smash burger in Vegas.
Hold on 1 second. Are you having a baby? Okay. All right, I'm shooting this intro right now. All right, love you.
Good answer. Good answer.
Oh, you're not?
You know I'm on the mic.
Yeah, honey, you know what time it is. Your boy's cooking out here. Yes.
With love always.
So, in the words of Compton, prisoner of the moment, prisoner of the moment, prisoner of the moment. With love always might be the best burger out there.
Smart hedging your bet too.
Yeah, got to hedge. Got to hedge. Because there are the classics out there. The In-N-Outs, the Five Guys, the Sonics, those things that you're like, you sit there and you're like.
But this burger that you guys are talking about, is there only like one spot? And
There's
it's in
3
Vegas?
locations in Vegas. But the way they do it is like everything's like the owner, the first day we went there, Tanner, a couple days before the trip, sent me an Instagram of With Love Always, this burger spot. And like the soft serve with the hard shell ice cream, the burger and how it looks and all the things. It's like, oh shit, yeah, we should go try this spot. We did the boxing with Skip. And the plan was right after, we'll go to that location. We get in the car and they're like, hey, we're trying to go to With Love Always. Can you take us there? And he goes, oh, best burger in all of Vegas. That's what our driver said. And he's like, do you want to go to the one in the Red Rocks? And we're like, there's one in Red Rock? Are you serious? And he's like, yeah, they just opened a location there. So we just go back to Red Rock. The owner happens to be there. Shout out Drew. We get in line. We're like, hey, what should we get? Get this burger, bro. Smash burger. The ends of the meat are like, have like a crisp to them. Like almost like a crispy onion type of feel to it. The middle of the burger, juicy. The bun, squishy.
Come on.
All the condiments
Everything
are
you
just
need.
as fresh as possible. They have their own little sauce that comes with it. They have a fully loaded fry type of situation. All their fries are in beef tallow. They're cooked in beef tallow.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so nice. Like you can get added additions. I got an extra patty. I got bacon. And I got fresh jalapenos. Buddy, those jalapenos set that thing off. And they are legit fresh jalapenos.
They don't look pickled.
No.
Crispy.
They are fresh, crunchy jalapenos. Unbelievable.
Goodness.
Get up there. We ordered $98 in food. I think this is their, like, we're starving. Comp the meal. They comped it for us. Dude comes over.
No.
We start eating it, and buddy walks over, starts asking us questions. We're like, this, hit him with the prisoner of the moment comment. This might be the best burger. My next comment is, do you want to franchise one in Nashville? Because Bussin's available for business. We will do this.
Absolute sin.
Yeah, and he's like, you could tell he knows what he has because he wasn't chomping at the bit. He's like, well, we're going to figure it out here. They opened in June last year. So just fresh off a year, and they've already opened 3 locations in Vegas. And buddy, it's unreal. The second time we went, they're like, oh, you have to try the secret menu. So they have a couple of little things in the secret menu that we didn't know. That apparently they have a patty melt that sets it off. I didn't even know about this. I didn't even get to try the patty melt. But that burger, buddy, look at it.
Imagine
Great looking burger.
It's a great looking burger.
Imagine if he let you franchise in Nashville. Zips lets you franchise in Nashville. You conduct a merger between the two, and you have that burger and patty melt on the same menu as that Monaco focaccia and those golden wings, dude.
Don't forget about
I mean,
Mr.
that's a
Spots
Fortune
either.
500 idea. That's a Fortune 500 idea. I will say, we've talked about the show a couple times. Right now, my team and Keith from Spots teams are in the middle of looking through all of his stuff. Oh, for real? For real. Yeah. We might have to go buy. Might have to go save Mr. Spots.
Dave Lewan and
because they
Dave,
shut it down, right?
I had Dave. I had a couple of Michigan alumni about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll jump in on that."
That's awesome.
So there's a handful of guys right now that we're thinking about buying Mr. Spots and saving.
Shout
Mr.
out
Spots.
that one guy that tweeted at you
Yeah.
5 million times.
He tweeted
Zips
at all
can
of
wait.
us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Zips can wait.
Zips can wait. Save Mr. Spots. Save Mr.
I
Spots.
think I brought it up last week, just kind of like as a joke, and then to hear it actually doing
Yeah.
it. Oh, that's actually sick.
I'll throw a feeler tweet out or text out any day of the week.
Come on.
Gotta see, dude.
Yeah.
Gotta see. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
Something I do. Or do you want to?
No. I was just gonna talk about my.
I was gonna say
three
something
franchises.
something I do want to ask you about is we are in the month of July.
Yeah.
You had a bet with Dan Orlovsky during the national championship with UConn and Michigan.
Right.
Wasn't the bet that he wears Michigan earrings
For a
during
whole
the
month?
during the month of July?
No.
I know it's for a whole month, and then if he doesn't, one day or 1 week, whatever the bet was,
If he misses
then
a day.
it would restart. But I know it was a month, but wasn't the ideal month in July?
No, so that was Orlovsky's hedge play chess on me because the national championship between UConn and Michigan takes place. We have that bet. I have to dye my hair blue or whatever his was. I didn't really care what his bet was to me because I knew Michigan was going to win. He had to wear a Michigan. We settled on clip-on earring on ESPN for 30 days straight. And if he missed a day, the month restarts. Michigan wins the national championship. Next time we see him is at the draft in Pittsburgh. And he hits me with, oh yeah, I'm going to do it in July because I'm only on TV like once or twice the entire month. It counts as a month.
Yeah.
Heady move by him. We're in the month of July right now. So it's almost like I don't want it to get out because I want to get into the fall and be like, you have to finish this bet. You have to do it. Otherwise, it's not going to be good for you at all. And so we'll see. Dan Orlovsky says he's a man of integrity and care. He says all the right things. What you do in the dark will always come to light is a direct quote I heard from him at one point. So he said that quote. He said it live on TV.
Live on TV.
Live on TV.
Do you guys have like a deadline or something that closes it if he doesn't, or is it kind of open ended where he can?
It's all about.
He can manipulate it through basically the rest of the time.
All I'll say, dude, is if you make a bet, if you agree to something, it's on you to fulfill that bet. Like I can't hold your hand and be like, okay, now you got to do this. It's like Kyle, Milk Boys. He hasn't come on. He come on the bus. That's on him. All right. He can live any way he wants to live. It's all good. I'm not here to hold people's hands. All right. You made a bet. You didn't fulfill the bet. All good. That's your own. That's your own battle. Dan Orlovsky doesn't wear the earring. You listen. That's between you and you. I won the bet. It's up to you to fulfill that bet. If you lose in a fantasy football and you have to do a 24-hour stream, that's not on me to make you do something. You fulfill your bet. That's between you and yourself. Are there any lies I just told?
Zero detected.
Zero detected. That being said, boys, let's get into some tier talk. This comes from Jesse Curtail. We've heard about quarterbacks getting gifts for the O-line for Christmas. If they win a Super Bowl, should the quarterbacks get the O-line another gift? Clear answer is a yes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like it. Too many gifts.
Yeah, I mean, in the spirit of Christmas, the quarterback's gifting the O-line Christmas gifts.
Sure.
The spirit of winning the Super Bowl, like what? Quarterback's got to go out and make a big purchase for the boys because they won the Super Bowl?
I think get him something nice. I mean, if you're the quarterback, most likely you win the Super Bowl, you're headed to Disney World. You're going to be a part of the parades. You're doing things. O-line's still sitting in the back. Might get him something. It doesn't have to be insane.
Maybe like, building off that, maybe like when they go to Disney World, like the QB sets up like, something with the entire group. So it's like an experience thing, not necessarily like a gift.
Great idea. I like the idea of quarterback wins the Super Bowl. You get all of your offensive linemen. You're starting 5 at the very least. That private tour type thing for them and their families.
Yeah.
Or, hey,
that
this
could be
is
the
for you
move.
guys.
Experience. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys go out there, do the thing.
I think a good opportunity for then the O linemen, because they can all put their money together. Maybe you get QB a gift when you win the Super Bowl. They all put their money together to get QB a gift.
I don't hate that either. Like your quarterback just slung it enough for you guys to hoist the Lombardi Trophy. You're getting a ring. You've officially achieved the greatest achievement you can have in team sports. Childhood dreams.
And how many O linemen would be on an active roster?
9.
Boom. Split it 9 ways. Get something nice.
Get him something nice, dude.
Yeah.
Get him something nice.
We got one here from Anthony Vanderlip on X. Just saw on Aaron Rodgers' Instagram, him and some fellow Steeler players were on vacation for #bonding week. Was wondering what things did Taylor and Will do for team bonding when they were in the league. #tier talk.
3 words, Carpo San Lucas.
Oh.
Get the boys out there, do a trip every single year. Did I do that? No. But would it be sick to do that? Absolutely.
You guys did that?
It'd be awesome.
Most for us would be like, you'd have like position room nights, like linebacker nights.
Yeah.
We go to the city in D.C. We didn't do anything with the Titans. Raiders, I was always there in the middle of the season. But Titans, I don't think we did anything.
We did, obviously Christmas, you do the white elephant. That's a bonding thing. Actually, during Spooktober, it would always be an open invitation. Some guys would come, some guys wouldn't, but the Fridays we'd hit the haunted houses and do that.
You would also do dinner night at your house.
Yeah, O-line dinner at my house. We do O-line dinner every single week.
Remember when I got that iPhone?
Yeah, with Marcus? We went to what is that place on 12 South? Urban Grub. We went to Urban Grub. Marcus got us a little private area
Pork
at Urban
choppers.
Grub. Got us all gifts and got us all the new iPhone. I think it was like a couple of days before it came out, or maybe it just came out. Got us all new, like I think it's like Sherm's colored hat iPhones. And I just brought Will to dinner because fucking that's my guy.
Yeah.
And there was an extra one, so Will got an iPhone. Will got himself an iPhone, dude. We all got. I think actually an offensive lineman missed. And because they're like, no, fuck this guy. Will gets it. Will gets to have it. So Will got himself an iPhone. Yeah, but you do dinners every Thursday.
We're doing squad photos together.
Yeah. Let me tell you this too, dude. Like doing dinner every Thursday in the fall when you have young kids, married with kids, that's a big lift. Especially when you're away so much for work, and it's like you have to be super intentional about it. So it might not sound like much, but that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
And you hosted.
I did a great job.
Every single time.
No, not every single time. No. I'm not saying like me hosting. I'm saying like literally like, okay, I was just gone all of Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was gone like all of Thursday. I get home for 30 minutes. And it's like, all right, honey, you have the kids. I'm now going to have a dinner with my friends. Like that's,
Got you.
You know how that goes. It's 20 weeks, hopefully 20 weeks over and over. It's a little more difficult. The good thing was when we started getting at my house, I loved that because you get to stay, hang out. My kids could be a part of it a little bit. And Jason, he would
light it up
because the boys would come out like Monday, whoever it was, we'd have like a minimum like $2,700 for the dinner for everybody. And they would pick like, this is the kind of style I want. Guys would be, okay, if we're doing that style, this is what I want for sides, the main course and all. There was always a tomahawk at the end hanging out there. So that was awesome. Then we'd have the game on. We'd all sit outside. Like it's a vibe.
Yeah, I remember when Adrian Peterson was at the spot.
Yeah.
And I was like excited to meet him. I'm like walking over. And you had this was it the screen? You had like a screen wall around your little outdoor seating area.
Yeah, the bug screen.
I like walk into it. I'm like walking to Adrian Peterson and I'm like walking through and I just like run into the screen.
Did he see it?
Well, yeah, they all laughed.
Oh, yeah, they also what we'll do though, he goes, my bad, and went around like it was nothing. Came back in, handled business.
AP.
Boy can't be phased. Screens can't phase my boy Willie.
AP, sorry about that back there, man.
This
I'm Willie C.
David Tomlinson, #Tier Talk. What upcoming college football Saturday are you most looking forward to this year?
The first one.
Yeah.
Bro, kind of. Yeah, that's a great answer. The first
The start
one.
and then all of them.
Ole Miss, LSU.
Yeah, what is that, week 3?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure which week. I'm excited. Tennessee versus Texas.
That game will be awesome.
For me, it's Michigan, Oklahoma, because I'm gonna know exactly where Michigan stands after that game. I'm gonna know if we're contenders or pretenders right after that game.
Miami, Notre Dame.
Ooh,
Yeah.
when is that one, in November?
Yeah.
We'll be at that one too.
Yeah,
we will be at that.
LSU Ole Miss is week 3.
Week 3.
It's beautiful, beautiful. The first 3 weeks are money, dude. Money. God,
I'm just excited for college football season.
I know, we're 8 weeks away.
It's literally right there.
You can tell the internet, everybody's restless.
Mhm.
You're watching the World Cup. You got UFC
are getting more
on.
nasty
you got
than
baseball
usual.
on. Yeah, getting more nasty than usual. We need some football in our
We can
lives.
smell it.
Right.
Yeah.
We can smell
It's
it.
on the horizon, dude. It's on
We
the
do have
horizon.
preseason ball and like camp starting soon, so like that's kind of a
I
little
know.
bit of a tease, little tickle. But
I think that's like the worst time, man, because it's like football is starting. We don't get to watch games, but everyone's preparing for games.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the first 4 or 5 days, like leading up to Christmas.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's the December 19th, man. You're just like, God.
You
I
feel
want
like
to
it's
get here.
happening, but it's not actually happening.
Right. Santa's getting the toys together, but he's not delivering the toys just yet.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's go from Steven. Has Taylor seen the Pokemon 30th anniversary cards coming out? Eyes. Also, SEC is greater than Little 10. #Tier Talk. We just talked about it.
Guys are getting restless.
Guys are getting restless about football.
Getting a little nasty.
With Steve, is Steven gonna be a little bitch right now? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's like a little bit. It's okay. Scoop of Steven 22. Yeah, I seen him. 30th anniversary Pokemon is gonna be a massive set. If you guys, I know the whole squad's getting into cards. Get you a couple of sealed products from the 30th anniversary. Those are gonna be ones that go nuclear, and you're gonna be like, your kids are gonna see them, and you're like, it's an heirloom to pass down. I'm just putting it on you right there. Just gonna put it on you right there. Overall 4.5.
Yeah,
William?
I kind of spaced out
It's all right.
the last 10.
It
all right.
was the Big Ten comment.
Yeah, it's a big
just
take.
had to
Yeah,
just
and then I
connect a little
saw
bit.
Sherm typing, and I just started to focus in on Sherm typing.
Oh, well, let's read what Sherm said. Sherm said, good to wrap. Boys, let's get into this interview with Colston Loveland. Awesome interview. A hell of a rookie season. Michigan man, all the things. Please subscribe. Please comment. Big hugs, tiny kisses. We love you to death. Let's give one more round of applause for Will Compton being back on U.S. soil.
Hey, come on, man.
Come on, man. We missed our boy. The balance was off at Bussin' with the Boys. It's now back. Back at full force. Sherm was also away for a couple weeks, too.
I was away for a week.
You were away for a week. It felt like a month.
It did.
It felt like a month. We missed you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Miss you, boys.
Let's
Miss
get in.
you, boys.
Let's get
The
into
boys
this
are
episode.
back, man.
We're going to have this episode to bring you Neutral. Neutral tastes great. So much better than any seltzer I've ever tried out there. They come in a variety of flavors. My personal favorites, pineapple and lime. They have a new variety fruit pack featuring peach and blueberry. Perfect for social occasions, the crowd pleaser as the FIFA World Cup 26 kicks off. Think at-home watch parties in the backyard and a day drinking as the biggest sport event of the year touches down on U.S. soil. On-premise bucket deals are a perfect way to celebrate the FIFA World Cup 2026, aka time text the group chat, grab a bucket of Neutrals, and kick it with the boys as you watch games this summer. Neutral, keep it tasty.
We are also brought to you by Form Energy. Form Energy delivers best-in-class taste with natural flavors and zero sugar. I kind of stumbled right there.
Yeah.
Form Energy has natural caffeine derived from green tea and comes in a variety of flavors like Screamin' Freedom, which is Rocket Pop inspired, Grape Smash, Blue Blitz, Orange Fury, and is perfect for those who put in the work. For the person who wakes up in the morning, gets a workout in, puts in a full day of work, and still gives it their all when they come home, you are a Form Energy guy. Form Energy, we do the work. Back to this episode. Before we get into this episode with Colston Loveland, this interview is brought to us by Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is brewed with 4 simple ingredients, always for a clean, crisp taste. Anything for that clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL Draft, UFC, which is now on Paramount Plus, and the partners include Peyton Manning, George Kittle, the boys, Bruce Buffer, the voice of the UFC. Shout out the boy Shane Gillis. Stock up now on Bud Light. Head to www.budlight.com/locator to find a store near you. Now enjoy this interview with Colston Loveland.
Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another episode of Bust with the Boys. Our guest today went to the greatest university to ever be on this earth, the University of Michigan. He was a national champion in 2023. He is undefeated against his rival, Ohio State. He was the 10th pick overall in 2025, and my man was an ESPN All-American. Please give it up for Colston Loveland. Bus is moving back and forth.
A farmer from Gooding, Idaho.
Gooding, Idaho.
Yes.
And then tell him the stat you told me when you walked in today.
I have to know if this is true. Maybe I didn't hear it right.
Yeah.
But I was watching this little piece on getting to know the rookies, that Chicago did on you guys. Is your like great grandma or someone in your lineage the first white person to be in Gooding, Idaho?
Okay, hold on. That's a weird frame. You said born, right? First Caucasian to be born in Idaho.
Caucasian descendant.
I think so. Yeah, I heard something about that.
Dude, shout out paving the way for all the people in Idaho.
Hey, so that is. I thought I heard that right. I kind of had to rewind it. I listened to it twice. I was like, I think that's what they're saying.
We didn't even know that. Yeah.
That's a family reunion kind of thing that comes up.
Yeah.
Crazy pull.
Grandpa sitting there in a wheelchair, oxygen mask on the nose, and just comes and brings you over. By the way, we were the first white people born here. Like, all right, Grandpa, I appreciate it.
Okay, Grandpa.
All right, yeah, it means a lot, dude. Moving on. Out of high school, dude, you were obviously a huge recruit. What was like? Give me let's pretend we're on Scout.com right now. And it's like, hey, we need your top 5. You obviously end up going to Michigan, but what were the schools that you were looking at?
I think it was probably Boise State. They were a big one, just
hell yeah.
close to home.
Bluefield.
University of Arizona, I liked a lot. Really, that was it. ASU maybe, and then Michigan. Michigan was the biggest one.
Okay, got you.
And then once I went there, it was like obviously a no-brainer.
Were you close to going anywhere else?
After I visited, no, but before it was damn near U of A, probably Arizona.
What about Tucson set it off for you?
I don't know, man. It was good vibes out there. I loved the coaching staff too. It was Jed Fish, and he had a couple other guys that really caught my eye. It looked like they were turning the program around. So
Yeah. There's a couple of things that caught your eye in Tucson.
no, that's it.
that was what you were focused on there.
Out in Idaho, I mean, were you a farmer? Family, a bunch of
people
farmers?
love to gas it up. Yeah, my family, yes, and they rodeo and do the whole deal. But we were like city slickers compared to everyone else. You know, like I dabbled in it and I rodeoed for a year or two when I was little, and we always worked around the farm and stuff. But we were never in it like some people truly are.
Did your parents want you to be like a cowboy rodeo guy?
They honestly didn't. I mean, it was expensive. Horses, trailers. They're like,
Buddy,
we're cool with you
you're
not
not
doing
lying.
that. So. No, it was a pretty quick decision, but they said if you want to do it, you got to go all in, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
When you did rodeo, what was your event? What would you like doing?
I did like
You know, this kid was a mutton busting champ as a kid, dude.
we ride
absolutely.
calves and steers, and you even hop on a couple steers too. But we I don't know, it was like little kid events like goat tying, goat flanking. You did like ribbon roping, so it's a partner, and normally the guys would rope and the ladies would go, you know, grab a ribbon off the tail of a calf. But I was new to it, so I was doing the running and grabbing the tail while my lady was roping. So.
That's like the OG, like
change it up.
flirting. Is it like you guys said at the rodeo, like you guys want to go goat tie together?
Yeah.
Do a little
Can I
something
be
in
your
there?
ribbon roping partner?
Ribbon roping partner. That's awesome, man.
How shitty was it, like building fences?
Yeah, it was pretty shitty work.
Braids and flip-flops.
It was pretty shitty work.
How about manual labor? Man, that shit is terrible, huh?
But it was fun though, because we'd always have a good crew. Like my brother, a couple of our cousins would go up there, and you know, it was just a good time, good weekend. Get outside.
What the fences thing is absolutely hilarious to me.
Yeah, I think too. Did your school have no school on Fridays?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, hold on now. Wait,
That's like a thing in Idaho.
That's a thing in Idaho.
Yeah.
So when you guys have a game, you guys play your varsity games on Fridays?
Yeah, sleep in, wake up, roll out of bed.
Oh, you were in the
NFL
NFL before the NFL took place. You were like getting ready to go.
Yeah, they got us prepared for sure.
And that's like a state thing?
No, really, it was a couple schools, but now it's like the whole Magic Valley area. Where I live does that. So,
what was it like for you when you went from Idaho, a small town area? You're roping, you're pulling bow ties off goats and stuff like that, and then you go to Ann Arbor, Michigan. You got Harbaugh, his unique personality, obviously the history and tradition that takes place in Michigan. I'm clearly a massive homer when it comes to that. But what was like? Were you overwhelmed at all? Did you feel like? Were you always extremely confident in yourself when it came to your skills in football, or when you got there, was there like a holy shit, like this is the big leagues now?
Yeah, I definitely was always confident, and I always loved meeting new people, and I always loved I wanted to branch out of Idaho, obviously, because you can get stuck there pretty easy. So it was never like too shocking. The first time walking in the big house, that was crazy because that's most people I've ever seen in my life. But I was always pretty confident. I had a good group of guys there. Obviously, it was like a brotherhood straight when I got there. So everything transitioned pretty smooth.
It was easy for you.
I'm not gonna say it was easy. I mean, the first couple practices getting hemmed up in the spiders, and DNs are long arming you. It was
throwing you around.
Oh yeah.
My freshman year at Michigan, Brandon Graham, he was a senior. I was a freshman. I was 250 pounds. I was like the same weight I am right now. And we did a 1-on-1. He was like being very lazy at practice for a moment. I got him. And all the coaches started hooting and hollering. And I was like, oh shit, like I'm going to be the man out here. I'm about to do something. And then he has to run it back again. He threw me like 7 yards with one arm. And I'm like, oh my God, like this real man shit that takes place on this practice field. Who are some of the guys that you like gravitated towards early in that?
I'd say JJ, our rookie class or freshman class, like Mason Graham, Will Johnson, Alex Orgy, all those guys, we were tight off rip. And then the tight ends, obviously, the tight ends are always boys, but really, you could probably attest to it just as a whole, like from walk on all the way up, it was like everyone was very close.
Tight group of boys.
From walk on all the way to Connor Stallions, yeah.
I knew you were going to say something about that first. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying, man.
Yeah. What was how often did you see the legendary Connor Stallions in the building?
Dude, I'd run into him in the sauna here and there.
That's a tough place, man. That's a tough place.
You can get stuck in there.
He'll talk your ear off a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
He's been on here a couple times breaking down that. He's brought like a manifesto. He's brought like a few things.
He was a beast when he came on. He
was breaking.
Now
I
think he's doing some AI stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy
That's the rumor taking
crazy
place.
how in detail he was with that, man.
Bro, he is like he was like AI before AI took place.
Literally.
Like he have so many notes and all that. It was very impressive to see. He gets a bad rap though, right?
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing
He's
wrong.
a good guy.
We can all agree that he did nothing wrong,
Yeah,
right?
no.
That was not him at the Central Michigan State game.
No.
No.
I think it was his brother or
shot
something,
at all.
right? Yeah.
That's what you guys think, man.
Hey, come on.
That
It's
Nebraska game didn't matter that year, bro.
That Nebraska
For
game,
sure,
yeah.
Shit, man. You guys had our entire playbook.
I mean, that Roman Wilson just coming over the top and
Yeah,
snatching
on
it from
his
your boy.
dome.
There's not a playbook for that.
That one was over pretty early. That one was over like second series.
Yeah.
The second series was like, oh fuck.
Was that the first year of the trophy too? Wasn't it?
It was the second year.
That's right. Second year.
Because the first one was
First
in.
year you guys crushed us in Michigan.
Yep.
That was when it was like raining.
Yeah.
Dude, it was raining, but also
And Scott,
below
we,
freezing.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
cold.
we had fired Scott Frost already.
Yeah.
Whooped us there. Whooped us that year. And then beat us this past year. 0-3.
0-3 in the Bussin Bowl.
0-3.
0-3. How
So
much
we're still
of,
looking for dubs out there in Lincoln.
since you brought it up, obviously Michigan plays. Michigan, like Minnesota, like there's a lot of teams that play for a lot of trophies. Is there anything more prestigious to you than the Bussin Bowl? Like, talk to me about Bussin Bowl week.
Yeah, Bussin Bowl week. It was a big week, man. Especially being new. It was like, we got to leave our mark early. But I don't know. The jug compares, I'd say.
The jug compares.
Yeah.
They're comparable. The brown jug has been around for hundreds of years, and then the Bussin Bowl.
Yeah.
And they're both very prestigious trophies, dude.
Yeah.
Both very prestigious trophy. Hey, look at Willie's face right here. I've seen that face one too many times in a Michigan Nebraska game, dude. That's just a
Disappointed, man.
sad boy, dude.
You almost want to give him a hug,
Yeah, you do.
I feel bad for
You try to, dude. That game was so cold. We went in the media area, and just because it was freezing. I'm trying to no.
All right, which
I'm
game were you talking
literally
about?
That
speaking
game
to you
was
about that
so
Michigan-
cold.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm like looking you in the eyes.
He said, well, we went in the media room because we were freezing.
We were freezing, and you're just like zoning out at me for a
Which
second.
game? Which game?
The first
were you
one.
talking about?
The first
I
one
can't
in
remember.
Michigan.
That was when it was snowing.
You were hobbling around like
That
you
was
were
his first start.
Oh, that's right. That was 6. I was like just off
It
of
was the first
crutches.
Yeah, that was your first start.
Yeah.
That was when Taylor took a shit.
What a moment!
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Nebraska, man. First
Yeah.
start.
All
Yeah.
the bus together.
Yeah.
What a moment! Yeah, I guess we went in the media room. It was cold out there that day.
No, it was cold.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
That year though, that shit is hitting the fan and going down where Harbaugh gets suspended.
Yeah.
What was it like for the locker room? Like it was, what was it, Michigan versus everybody? That was
Yeah.
kind of the saying. But how did you guys rally around each other during that season?
Yeah, I mean, you said it. We really embraced it. Like, I think he was suspended for 6 games total that year, the first 3.
And it kind of happened when you were traveling to, was it Penn State?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, I think we all found out on Twitter or something, and it was like, man, okay, this is some serious stuff.
Are all the boys kind of like seeing their phone? And
Yeah, we're in the back of the bus, like, oh, this is crazy.
He's just sitting up there because he got on the plane. Didn't
Yeah, he got
to go
on
to
it.
Penn State.
Yeah.
And then he landed, and there was like an Uber waiting for him to pick him up. It's like, all right, I'll see you guys after.
It was crazy, yeah. But we embraced it, man. We embraced it. And yeah, that year it just felt different. I was like, all right, we got to win this thing. And then, Coach Moore stepped in and did his thing at the end there.
Yeah, we'll get to Coach Moore in a minute. In that game, you guys, the second half, you guys like threw the ball zero times?
Yeah,
one
zero
time,
I think, yeah.
and just ran it over and over again. Was that like
The
when you guys
same
went for
play, bro.
halftime?
Yeah.
You guys were just like, hey, we're going to keep doing
Yeah,
this?
oh yeah. I mean, Sharon was
Run first, run
first.
always.
Yep.
Run first, run always. Don't worry about it.
And we barely got by.
As a tight end, when you're clear, like, you have dreams and aspirations of going to the NFL, you want like to have stats.
Mm-hmm.
When you're at the halftime, you're in the locker room, and the coach is like, hey, we're just going to run it the entire time. Is there a piece of you that's like, oh, we can't throw it once?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can't
a
do
little bit, but then it's like, whatever we got to do to win. And it's hitting, a couple yards at a time. We'll wear them down. I'll get my money in on the back end then.
Yeah, something like that. You're 3-0 against Ohio State. I was 1-3. It was a horrible time. Like Michigan fans look at 09 to 13. They're like, they don't even want to talk about it. They never want to get into it. For you, going undefeated against your rival, what was it like getting into the building? How was I guess, how did the two compare? Like you're the Bears now. So the Bears and the Packers, they have like the biggest rivalry in the NFL, and then Michigan Ohio State is the biggest rivalry in sports. Are those two comparable rivalries to you when you look at them?
Yeah, for sure. As far as like in the building, what are you doing to beat Ohio State every day? That was where it was in Michigan. Every TV, everything. That's how it is. And at the Bears, everyone's only talking about the Packers. Owners hate it. Like, you know, it's just you can't go a day without talking about them, talk about beating them, talk about the bad things. So it's very comparable there, I'd say.
You had a massive play this past year against the Packers. You had a little milk check out wide.
Oh, yeah.
2-point conversion. Was it the 2-point conversion?
I think it was 2-point, yeah.
Yeah, I knew the poor soul, man. I was like, oh, God. I'm sitting there watching upstairs. Got my phone out because I'm like, I know what's about to happen here. And this poor white safety for Green Bay, you routed him up.
It's over.
White on white crime.
It was, oh, yeah, that cracked me up when I seen that.
Yeah, the heavy cream. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like
that's it. I'm like, oh no.
Is this the one where Caleb was running around for like 25 seconds in the backfield, or was this pretty bang bang?
No, this is bang bang.
Okay, got you. Because there was one of those plays where he was fourth and something, and he just kept going forever.
Yeah.
It's like I knew too, right when the safety went over there, it was just you guys. I'm like, oh, okay, it's over.
Exactly how we want it. Yeah.
It's over, man.
Just look up, see that skin
where's the
tone,
white guy at?
Yeah, exactly.
Caleb, hey, you see him, right? Yeah.
Hey, what was when you guys won the national championship against Washington, and Harbaugh's doing the pull it down? We did that. Like, what was that like a thing you guys say at Michigan or something?
That was just
what was that?
one of those things he created. Just like pull it down. Just pull it down.
That's like the most Harbaughism I've ever heard in my entire life. What is there any like unique stories you have from Harbaugh? Because everyone talks about like his recruiting logic, the way he went about things, him and his press conferences. Like sometimes he would be so open to the press, and other times he would just be so like 2-word answers. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. What is like one of the unique stories about Harbaugh that you remember being at Michigan?
There's a lot of them, man. But I think just one I always talk about is when he recruiting. He came out to Idaho, stayed the night at my grandparents' house. I think he slept on the couch. And he's like, that night we're chopping it up. He got in late. He's like, so what time are we working out tomorrow? I'm like, you coming out? He's like, yeah, 6 a.m. work or whatever, somewhere around that time. So we went and worked out. You know, he's in his khakis. He's got the Jordans on, and we're in there doing squats, cleaning. Like, he's going through the whole shit with me. And then he leaves his chew can in the weight room in the school. Kids are like, oh, whose can is this? You know what I mean? He's like, but after that, I mean, just seeing how he interacted with everyone, and you know, he's like, every time I've ever been around him, like, he's a very people person, loves to take pictures with people. You know, he loves having the hype. But that whole deal is like, oh yeah, this is a guy I want to play for sure.
Surprised he didn't ask to like brand a cow with him.
Yeah,
he probably want to do something.
He was he was astonished. Like, man, how many cows you got? Like, how much land you guys got here? He's like, you know, that's his stuff.
Yeah, he's all about that. Just thinking about walking out in the middle of the night, he's just sleeping on a couch, just like looking like a little vampire sitting there the whole time. What where did you train for the combine?
Where you said?
Yeah. Where'd you go?
I was in Phoenix at Exos.
How was that process being out in Arizona?
It was nice, man. It was nice. I was out there with a couple of my Michigan boys as well. For like a month I was training, then I had this shoulder deal. And kind of got it checked up on, and they were like, I think you need to get it operated on. So I went out to LA, got surgery, and then I was rehabbing there for majority of the time.
Did you have Elatrosh?
Yep.
Dude, how awesome is Elatrosh? Dude, he is one of those guys.
Mr. Smooth, man.
He really is. He glides, man. He's on those like one of those walking escalators at all time. Like his head doesn't move at all.
Yeah.
He's just so dialed in. What ended up going on with the shoulder?
It was a AC repair and then labrum. Fixed the labrum too. So now it's good. Now it's 100%.
How many anchors you got for your labrum?
How many what?
Anchors.
I couldn't even tell you, dude. Yeah,
he probably just cleaned it out.
Yeah.
Some light.
Yeah, no. It was barely torn.
yeah. Nothing too
How many you got?
12. Full clock. Tore the whole thing apart. Yeah, just, you know.
Colston, did you guys shoot these elk or moose that is in the back of these?
These are my cousins. They killed those. I haven't killed anything that big.
Those are huge.
But yeah, we used to hunt a lot more. Now, obviously, during football season, there's no time. So,
was that night? Was it crazy for you going to Chicago, knowing that you really weren't like a need for the Bears? Like in the draft process, I guess from our perspective, or media, fans, everything else, tight end wasn't like a huge need for Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely surprised. Like I was in my head, I'm thinking no later than Chargers, but I'll probably go like that was kind of what I was thinking. So when they picked me up, I was definitely surprised, but I kind of knew like pro day we met, and I feel like I killed that shit. You know, like, yeah, I think I did good. But so I wasn't really too surprised, and like you said, they didn't really like need, but Ben's philosophy is just we're gonna get the best player. And obviously it kind of got to fit into what we need, but so that's how it ended up being and turned out all right.
Did you have where did you feel like you were going to get drafted? Like which team do you feel like was hottest on you outside of the Bears?
I think Chargers.
You feel like the Chargers?
Yeah, 22 or wherever they were. Because that was my only visit I had. And then Coach Harbaugh really told me, he's like, you know, if you're there, we'll grab you. So.
Now, was the Chargers before the Bears draft before the Chargers?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I got you.
Yeah, Bears are at what, 10?
Yep.
Bears at 10, Chargers at, you said 22?
22 or something.
How was that when you just win a national championship? You go train, and then your coach is now at the Chargers. You're going to meet with him. Was there any like awkwardness about it? Like, hey, you're no longer there type of thing? Or were you guys like just boys right away and you're kind of thinking, oh, I want to be in LA?
Yeah, I feel like we were just boys right away. Like I told him about, like we stayed in touch, you know, and I told him I was out in LA, and we were like, he's like, you know, let's try to see each other unless it's against the rules, and I think it was against the rules pre-draft, which makes sense. But I seen Coach Ben Herbert out there. So it was like going in that building, it was like going right back to Michigan. You know, all the guys were there, strength staff was there, so it was really just like the boys. You know, it was no weird tension in between us.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
Herbert's the man.
He really is, dude.
Yeah.
He seems so dialed in
Oh,
in his process. Like all the guys at the Chargers right now, they need to understand, like, you probably should just stay there in the offseason and get after it. Because when he took us through that workout, everything was so dialed in. The way he looks at your guys' hip mobility, ankle mobility, works through everything, and then like basically customizes workouts for y'all.
Yep.
It seemed like it was one of the more...
The way he looks in your eyes.
It's scary,
There's
right?
a level of intensity that's just way different than anybody else, man.
Because I had on that red, if you're not for the boys, you're against them, like a red jacket in Michigan's facility.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you guys had him come up to me and he'll just like kind of, you know, lightly grab me on the arm. Talked about how we don't wear red in here, and the way he was like looking through my soul, I'm like, hey man, I'll fucking take this thing off. You want me to burn this jacket? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's serious, man. The most consistent dude I know.
This is probably the best. This is the best picture. This is literally him in a
That's
nutshell
how he looks at all
right here.
times. Yeah.
That is him 24/7 right there.
Yeah.
When
He's
you
never-
when you get the call, how soon will you get the call from the GM for the Bears? You're excited. You're hugging your family. How soon does Caleb Williams give you a call?
Probably 10 minutes after that.
10 minutes after. Was there a piece of you sitting in the Idaho home thinking like, I need to paint my nails to be ready to be this guy?
I thought about it. Yeah,
Did you
I thought-
actually?
No. No, that wasn't a thought in my mind at all. But once he called, it was like, okay, yeah, he was hyped, you know, and he was like, we're gonna go tear this shit up. And then Cole either called or texted me, which was super cool. And I was like, yeah, I'm excited about this.
What was your vantage point when we're sitting there and the media's kind of breaking down how it seems like Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, they're not really getting along a whole lot. They seem like they're bickering back and forth during training camp. They go into a preseason game. Ben Johnson comes out, he goes, the offense is not where it needs to be. We got to be better at quarterback. He's kind of like, seems like he's really pushing Caleb a lot. Did it feel that way in the building as well?
Yeah.
Because clearly you guys like figured it out. He had a hell of a season. But was there tension there between the two of them?
Yeah. Tension, good tension though. Like really pushing him, putting a lot on his plate, seeing what he could handle, long play calls, you know, really throwing everything at him and us as a team, seeing what we can handle. But seeing the transition from OTAs to like struggling to get plays off, you know, everyone's learning this new playbook, big playbook, and his playbook is so detailed too. Like I obviously haven't been in many offenses in the league, but just seeing how the landmarks, the alignments, like every little thing, what arm you put the ball in, like everything's so detailed, and he coaches it hard on everything all the coaches do. But then seeing like, all right, we're going to throw all this at him at OTAs, camp, see what we can handle. And then, I mean, you've seen it throughout the year, just finally clicked. And then now going into year two, even more comfortable. So it's.
What was the moment for you guys? Was it in camp or was it sometime in season where you're like, oh, okay, we're going to be all right? Like this offense does make sense. Because a lot of times when these complicated playbooks come in, you'll get the older vets that are kind of like bitching and complaining in the corner. And they get upset about it, and then all of a sudden, like, there's one day that takes place where like there's a lot of success on the offensive side or the defense side, whoever's putting in the complex playbook, and it just everyone's like, oh, this is exactly why he's been harping all these things. Was there a day like in camp or a game that took place, you're like, okay, we're going to be that team?
Yeah, I think it was probably like, as a whole, it was that Raiders game where it's like, all right, we got a team that can win these close games, where Bears normally in the past were losing those games. But then it was the game after the Dallas game, I think, where I think he had 4 passing touchdowns or something, and it was like, okay, yeah, we could all see this coming together.
That Dallas defense, man, last year, they were just horrendous. Yeah. Absolutely horrendous.
What's up, Coach Johnson, like when you guys kind of butcher the operation during practice on offense?
Oh,
Whether somebody motions wrong, the call doesn't get in.
He's going to let you know, man. He'll look at you, go back to the huddle, reset it. He'll look at you like Ben Herbert looks at you the whole time. Just looking at you, he's like, man, makes you feel like shit.
Was he a guy that would get in team meetings and call guys out, circle them up real quick?
Oh, yeah.
All day.
Yeah. And he runs every meeting too, so it's like, which is impressive. I mean, he installs like that. It's like, yeah, this guy, it's his way or no way, which is good. Everyone's aligned.
Right. When you go into those meetings, are you just like absolutely terrified as a rookie every single time? Like, dude, I hope to God he does not circle me in this situation. It's just awful.
Yeah. This is some bullshit.
Yeah.
You feel like you've just learned a shit ton of offense being under somebody, learning from somebody like Coach Johnson?
Yeah, for sure.
Because he does seem like he's kind of known as like the newer offensive genius. It was like McVay, and then when the Lions were winning, it was Coach Johnson. He gets hired to the Bears. You're kind of sitting back watching, and obviously you guys had a hell of a year. How nuts is it knowing you have an athlete like Caleb Williams under center?
Crazy. It's like, I mean, you guys seen it, but every game it's like he's making some crazy highlight play, even more. And it's like, wow, man. I mean, talk about, it's crazy. I mean, obviously I've seen it in college and seen him do it, but to be there firsthand and you're running a route knowing that at any time this thing can open up, and it is crazy.
That one where he's going like backwards and has like that Jordan-esque silhouette as he's ripping the ball downfield.
Yeah. He's unbelievable.
He's a
and the arm I mean, he's just flicking it and it's coming out.
Yeah. You guys win a Super Bowl. You guys have to have like a team thing where you guys all go and paint your nails together. Like we
win a Super Bowl. I'll paint my nails. Yeah.
Oh, for sure, right? Yeah. That's like easy.
Yeah.
But you got to get all the boys on board with that. Like we got to start buying into the Caleb Williams culture.
Oh yeah.
Because there's been people that have been critical. Some people on a bus have been critical of Caleb at points in his career.
Yeah.
I said some crazy shit last year.
What'd you say?
Not crazy. You remember when we were on Get Up?
Yeah.
And Greeny came to me, and I just kind of didn't know that he was going to come to me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't think Caleb's the guy.
Yeah.
Because Taylor and I would go in because the ESPN gig was kind of like, it was a newer gig for us last year. We go in on Thursdays. We kind of get the pre-production the day before, the morning of. We'd go over notes, try and go over notes on our flight to New York. And then we would always try to work off each other like, hey, if it's defensive, I'll talk on the defensive side. If it's offensive, Taylor would talk on the offensive side. Or if we felt good about a singular team, one of us would know. We would just know how to let each other do our thing. If
we were trying to serve each other up.
Yeah.
As a team.
We knew it was like us with like Greeny, Shefty, Orlovsky, Hawk. And so we would like try and do our thing. But that one day when that comment from Caleb Williams came out of my mouth, I remember we were locked on. I was like, I feel solid talking defense because they were very opportunistic, turnovers. They weren't the best. Like Chicago wasn't the best as far as they were kind of at the bottom on a lot of categories, but turnovers, they were like number one. But anyway, Taylor breaks down the offense, kind of gives Caleb the same stuff that everybody would give, like, whether he's doing good here, high ceiling, yada, yada. Greeny turns to me and he's like, Will, what do you think? And I'm thinking, fuck, I'm not supposed to. This wasn't part of the plan that we came up with.
Before, like, they would always, whenever they call us, they would basically be like, they'd want clickbate stuff. They'd want us to say like super aggressive statements towards you guys. Yep. And like, our whole motto is for the boys. Like, do you think Caleb's a guy? Like, yeah, he can show up. Like, do you actually think he can win a Super Bowl this year? Like, oh, probably not. They're like, okay, Caleb's a bust.
Yeah.
So you make sure and talk about that.
So, Will, you'd say the Colts are overrated? I mean, I didn't say that.
Dude, that was the craziest situation that took place.
They were like 5-1 or 6-1 or something, and I'm like, based on the teams that they've beat. They're like, they seem like they could be a pig with lipstick. Like, so Will, you think the Colts are overrated? I'm not going to go that far and say that on TV. I ended up saying it on TV. But yeah, I remember when that came out and I was like, I don't think Caleb's the guy. And then thinking, fuck, I didn't know what to say during that moment.
Yeah.
And then Bears fans just killed you.
Oh man.
Killed me the rest of the year. Even when I was like kind of rooting for you guys a little bit, I just didn't feel like I could root for you guys because like, no, motherfucker, we remember what you said.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, I did.
Just knowing you
Take
did
that
something
one
you
on the
never
chin.
actually
And then we
wanted
came up
to.
with the take. We're like, the Bears aren't going to make the playoffs because who was it? It was the Packers.
There's a Packers Lions.
We
Minnesota.
thought the Lions
Yeah,
were
yeah.
going to come back into the fold.
And we
make the
thought
playoffs
Minnesota
late.
was also.
Yeah.
Like, we thought, the school of Kevin O'Connell.
I remember that.
Anyone
JJ.
but the Bears, huh?
Yeah, we looked at him. We're like, Bears ain't making the playoffs this year.
Yeah, we said that. We said that out loud.
Now we're here.
But bro, that conference, that division is nuts.
Yeah.
How like, you mean obviously the Lions had down year, the Vikings did as well, but you're not thinking that Ben Johnson was as big of a linchpin as he was for the Lions until he was gone. You're like, oh shit, like he really was the guy. And then you see it happening with the Bears. But all that noise, it's so funny, like being a player and you go in and you see the guys on ESPN and NFL Network and they're all talking about like your team or you, and you're like, how the fuck do these guys do that? And then we're literally now
In
doing
them
that.
shoes,
It just
yeah.
kind of feels odd. Do you notice a different level of noise that takes place from the public of the fan bases, like Michigan compared to Chicago?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say definitely on a different level. I mean, Michigan fans, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, the Bears fans they'll come out. I mean, they booed us off week 1 against Vikings.
I mean, they kind of had to. You kind of forced them to.
Yeah.
Fuck. That lead, I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's definitely, and even, yeah, like you said, with the media, social media especially, it's a lot for sure.
Yeah, that locker room after games has to be just filled with reporters all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not that way everywhere else. I mean, Will, when he was at Washington, he came over to the Titans, and you said it was like
it's night and day in some of the media markets. Like you're obviously in one in Chicago.
Yep.
I feel like it's crazy in Chicago.
Yeah, no, it is.
You get especially being on a team where the Bears have been a losing franchise up until this past year. Like I just feel like as a player, you can feel that outside noise, especially as a rookie, and you're like, where in the hell am I?
Yeah.
Especially
on an
early in the
island.
season.
Yeah,
Like you said,
yeah.
getting booed in week 1, you're like, it's week 1.
Yeah, like why do we pick this guy?
Yeah,
This guy's not even playing.
Look at the building of the young man right there.
Oh,
How
man.
fun are those locker room moments?
The best.
And
Yeah,
how weird
this
was the first one?
Yeah, at first it was like, okay, this is what we do, good, better, best.
Like-
But then boom, everyone's hopping on it right away. And this was crazy. We didn't expect that. I mean, just how cool, calm, and composed he is during the games.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you got to let it out at some point.
You have a little juice, have a little bit of energy that takes place, man. What obviously Chicago, we keep talking about like the tradition of it, but the stadium's moving to Indiana, correct?
As of now, man.
As of right
till
now.
shovel hits dirt, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not believing
I heard you
anything.
were wanting to move to Indiana.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
The message boards are buzzing.
Yeah, the message boards are buzzing.
No,
So he was
man.
the first one to sign his name on the petition to get it taking
Yeah.
place. Thank you very much, JP.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you.
I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess so, man. I mean, wherever it is, it's gonna be a sick stadium.
It's gonna be nice, but I'm sure like the Chicago sickos are like, no, Soldier Field, that's our
You know
place.
that, man. They're locked on it.
Are they just pissed off about it?
Yeah, you see it. You see it, man. They're not a big fan, but I mean, it's 20 minutes further than it is right now, so it's not that big.
It's not that bad. It's not that
I
big
don't
of a
think
deal.
it's
But still a different state. Like that's, the border, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, if
You
you guys,
just gotta cross that imaginary line. It's like, oh, this is fucking way too
this is
different.
way different. Yeah.
This is terrible now. It's amazing what fans will get mad about. I mean, Soldier Field is sick.
It
There's
is
so much
iconic.
history.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like
Is there?
everything keeps going.
I do have a question.
Go-
Is
oh,
there a
go ahead.
better tax rate in Indiana?
Let's
Do we
look that
know?
up.
Does anybody know? Is yeah, Illinois is high, so that
Brutal. And I
that-
think Chicago has a city tax too. Don't you? If you like live in or around the city, like you get
That
an
jock
extra
tax, that'll be
I think
better.
so, yeah.
That'll be better.
3.2% in Indiana versus almost 5% in Illinois.
There we go.
There it
Oh,
is.
hey, making that
Makes
money.
sense.
Let's go,
Makes
dude.
sense. Come on.
Yeah, keep
Come
that
on.
dialed in, especially on a rookie contract. We got to make sure that thing stays in its spot
Yep,
where it needs
right
to be.
tight. Yep.
We hope you're enjoying this Tight End U interview. We brought our first team All-Pro with us.
Kevin's Natural Foods.
The reason why they get the first team All-Pro nod,
Go ahead, break it down.
convenience,
Ready in 5 minutes.
nutrition, packed with protein, clean ingredients, no junk food.
Oh yeah.
And the taste?
Oh, buddy, tell him.
First team All-Pro, not even a conversation.
Not even close.
Wherever Bussin goes, our first team All-Pro comes with us. Kevin's Natural Foods.
Not even a conversation.
Where do you stay in the Chicago area? Are you like in the suburbs? You try to stay right in the city?
Yeah. I'm in the suburbs, like right near Lake Forest,
I have no idea where that's
like
at.
where the facility is.
Got you.
It's an hour
Okay.
north of the city.
Hour north of the city.
Yeah.
Wow. When you do go into the city, what do you like to do, man? What do you like to do on an off day? Like Tuesday takes place, you got yourself a big win. Ben John's like, hey, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. You've had a couple of nice days.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going, where are you taking us to eat at?
I like Trivoli Tavern. Good spot, good vibe. The burger's unreal. They got good pasta. Adelina Prime. I don't know. Every time I ask someone about a spot, there's just another spot that I need to go to, and I don't really go to the city much. Like you said, on an off day, I would never really go to the city.
No.
Being an hour away, it's like I'll just stay in my house, and they got some good spots around Lake Forest too. Sophia Steakhouse. Just check it out sometime. They got one downtown too.
The crazy thing about cities too is I feel like if you were at a spot for 30 days, you could not eat at all the spots. It's always ever changing.
so
There's
much.
always something going on.
Mhm.
What do you like to do on your days off? Like what's a nice Tuesday for Colston Loveland?
During season, you're saying?
During season, off season? Yeah,
Oh
just-
yeah, I
we'll do a
love
little column
right
A,
now
column B.
golfing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just golfing a bunch. The game's not great, but I love being out there. I bought a dog a little bit ago.
That's the
What
first
kind of
step, man.
dog?
That's the first
a
step.
golden doodle.
Oh, shit,
Brother's
okay.
shaking his
Watch
head
out,
back
bro.
here.
Watch out. Watch out.
No, hey, nothing wrong with the doodle, man.
Did you buy the golden doodle or?
Yeah, I've heard.
So
Yeah,
you're a golden doodle guy.
yeah.
You walked in, you looked up
He's-
all,
he's with
all
my
the
mom
dogs
now,
out there, and
though.
you're like, this is the one
Yeah.
that represents me the best.
For sure.
Pull up a golden
Do
doodle.
you have an allergy?
No, I don't.
Talk me through
Oh,
this.
you
dog.
gotta. Some people with the oodles,
Come on,
it's because
man.
they gotta.
Yeah. No, that's
They
a
got
real
an
thing.
allergy,
Like, every
yeah.
time someone just says something doodle to me, I'm like, oh, they must have a
Yeah.
sinus.
Then
thing.
if they do have an allergy, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. This dog lover, it can't have all dogs with them, but they
Right.
want a dog, so get an oodle.
get it. Yes,
I just
Well,
wanted
Colston
something
just
easy to
loves
take
a-
care of. That's it.
no doubt.
Yeah. I
Dude.
didn't want a Doberman or something that I'd, really put a lot of time into.
Yeah, this
But
thing.
even now, my mom's taking care of him, so he's
Isn't
back in
that tough,
Idaho.
man?
Yeah.
This is like the first animal you've had as an adult.
Yeah.
It's different, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Gotta actually take it out every
Yeah,
single day.
it's like a kid, damn near.
Yeah,
I
my
wouldn't
kids
know,
don't.
but
My kids don't understand. It's like I have 1,000 animals in my house, and it's like they're like, "Oh, this is awesome!" Like you guys don't fucking know. Like you guys don't take care of anything. It's like, no, we do. We fed them once a week. It's like they would die
yeah.
if you were the only one watching over them, man. What were the animals you were looking at in the dog world? Where you're like, okay, these are like my top 3 boys right here.
Originally, I did want a Doberman, but then when I really thought about it, I was like, man, I just don't. I don't want to take care of that.
Yeah.
Like, they gotta run around. They need a lot of exercise. So I just want something that'll sit on the couch with me and just chill.
You just want to chill.
I mean, golden doodles, they need some exercise.
No, they
need to
don't.
run
Yeah,
around.
yeah. He'll go on a walk here and there. Yeah.
But this guy right here, he's got to have a full meal plan. He's got to
Yeah.
work out multiple times
Yeah,
a
but
day.
how
I gotta-
badass would that be? You know,
It
the
would.
flicks he'd be dropping on Instagram with
Yeah.
the Doberman.
Oh man,
Do you have any photos of your dog on Instagram?
no.
He would if he had the Doberman right there, sitting in front
You
of
need
a car.
to post
dude.
a sweet photo with your golden doodle.
Yeah,
Right.
you're right. You're right.
Like
He
arm
needs some
around,
love.
big smile.
Put like a
Need some
Tom
love.
Brady thirst trap out there. Dude.
Yeah.
Just let him
What'd
see.
you name it? What's the dog's name?
Chase. His name's Chase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are we in or out on deep dish?
And hey, honestly,
I don't.
speak freely.
Yeah, I don't eat it. I don't eat it much. I've had it one time, but it's just heavy, man. It's heavy. Look at that.
Yeah, it's like a giant pie.
Yeah, I'm not. You guys like it?
No, I'm not the biggest.
I like the thin tavern style or whatever they call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
St. Louis style.
I love the idea of this pizza. I love the thought process
Yeah.
behind this pizza because you just think more pizza is better. But when you go and actually have this, it's a mess. It's basically a fork and knife situation.
Heartburn waiting for you.
Just
man.
waiting
Yeah.
for you, dude. That is just absolutely brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The deep
I don't
I had
mind
a
it when you
Chicago
go.
dog, though.
Do
the
what?
other day. I had a Chicago dog the other day for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
You know what's on that?
No, it's on it.
So we got mustard, I might botch this, but mustard, onions, pickles, peppers. Yeah, it looks just like that. Yeah,
How was it?
I thought the same thing. It was good. Yeah, I'd recommend.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Jerry, you don't like that?
It just looks like Play-Doh on a hot dog.
All right, fair enough. I mean, that one does look a little
That looks like a
cosmetic
good
up a little
dotty
bit.
then,
Yeah,
dog.
it's got a little
Relish.
something
Yeah,
to
I didn't
it.
even know I like relish, but
Just give me ketchup, dude.
No, dude, no. No, that could be decent. Hot dogs, though.
sorry I interrupted you though.
No, you're good. I don't even remember what I was saying.
No, you're good.
Oh,
You didn't even have to apologize. Oh, fuck, I was saying something? Yeah, pizza. Deep dish.
oh, dude. Let's do some fan questions. Let's do some fan questions with Mr. Loveland.
You guys went in the division this year?
Yep.
Trying to give Coach Johnson some material in team meetings.
sit there. Does Coach Johnson pull up media stuff?
Every here and there he will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when we first started this podcast, we did Delaney Walker. He talked about an IV that almost killed him. And then the next day, when this podcast dropped, I walked in the team meeting room and he had it on display for the entire 93 guys during OTAs to watch. And he just played the clip, no context, just Delaney talking about dying. And he's like, boys, what you see in the media, people will take and they'll run with it. And I thought, this podcast is fucking done.
And this is our first episode. So
Yeah.
we're already having our own fears of just doing the podcast.
Anxieties, the fears. We're calling each other after every single one. We're like, do you think that was okay?
I'm a free agent, but I still feel like Vrabel, I was part
He's
of
gonna
the
get
team.
you.
Yeah, he's still gonna get you. And Ted's like, bro, Vrabel, we had a team meeting. Our podcast was front and center. Delaney Walker talking about the IV, and I'm like, fuck. Yeah. Because Delaney, we're just sitting around it's like the boys chopping it up.
Yeah.
He got this saline IV in Miami, and he's like, you know how the boys just exaggerate? They're telling a story. He's like, man, I thought the IV was going to kill me because he felt like the IV wasn't working. So then Pro Football Talk takes it like IV almost kills
Runs
Tennessee
with it.
Titan.
Yeah.
In the training rooms, upset with us.
Oh yeah, well yeah, the training room I saw them before the meeting and they're like kind of all like, give me the cold shoulder. I'm like, boys, what's going on? What's up? They're like, whatever, man. Like, oh,
You kind of
something.
soiled us with Delaney.
Yeah.
Like
And I'm
that's
I didn't
us.
say that.
Yeah.
Delaney said that. He's also here right now. Talk to him.
And you guys know Delaney, he hypes up stories.
Yeah, he loves to tell a good story. All right, this
funny.
one comes from John Whittiest. What's one game at Michigan where he thought they absolutely had the best game? And for the 2023 team and him now experiencing the NFL, does he think the Michigan team could have beaten the worst NFL team? This is a slam dunk answer.
Yeah. So where he thought they had their best game as a team, I'd say probably man, that Nebraska game we were firing on all cylinders. No, I don't know, man. Probably I'd
You
say
think
Rose Bowl.
2023 Michigan is
Yeah.
beating the worst NFL team?
I don't think so, man.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I'll be real with you. I think the Raiders are stuffing the 2023 Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah. When you were like, this is a slam dunk, I didn't know where you were hoping he was
No.
going.
In my
Yeah.
brain, when we saw this in the pre-pro, I'm like, at one point when I was a young lad, I thought these were good questions.
Like,
When you see-
Alabama when they were
like the
great.
2000 Alabama, this team would beat at the time like the Lions. This would beat the Lions,
Jaguars
0-16
or
Lions.
something.
It's like
There's no
once
way.
you're in it, they're like, there's no fucking chance.
No.
Any college football team would ever hold a candle to the worst NFL team.
They need to do that sometime though. Just to see.
Just put the
to
ball
see.
down.
Yeah.
And have a small, fun scrimmage.
Yeah.
Just to see what takes
Yeah.
place.
2-hand
'Cause there's
touch. Yeah.
What do you think the 23 Michigan team ranks among the best national champions? Like you guys being the 2019 LSU Tigers. Jack, don't ever do that again.
I don't know, man. It's tough to say. Selfishly, I want to say yeah, but that 2019 LSU team was kind of
2019 LSU team. What is it? That Miami team? A couple Miami teams out there.
Georgia.
Yeah, it was
a couple
Georgia,
Georgia teams.
Alabama.
Nebraska.
It's a couple of those Alabama's defenses.
In the 90s.
Yeah, it's a different ball though in the 90s.
True.
Even when you watch like 90s film, you're like, these guys don't seem that good. It's a really weird thought, but like
I don't know if I go that
AJ, am I totally off on that?
Bro, it's like when you watch NBA highlights from like the 80s compared to now.
Even when you see the celebrations, guys are fucking doing this thing. They're like, we did it. It's like, I don't feel like you're even in it. I don't feel like you even
sometimes I watch them and I feel like, I don't know, it's weird. I feel like they like look cooler. Like with some of the swag that they did have, like some of those guys with the bigger jerseys,
giant ass shoulder pads,
like a chain underneath,
taped up.
What's one person in the league that you look at and be like, oh, this person when they put a uniform on, they figured it out as far as how swag goes?
Luther Burden.
Pull him up,
Mizzou cat.
That was quick too, huh?
Yeah.
What's he do?
Luther's got some swag, man.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Is that it right there?
I mean, you can find some more probably.
It sounds like too.
Mr. takes the easiest road. Just takes the first one out of the eye. This one.
Somebody, him saying him that quick too. It must be a personality vibe too. He must just have the juice.
Yeah, he's got the juice, man.
Now, is this like on the field when you see it in a uniform, or is this how he dresses before games?
No, on the field. Before games, it'd probably be like people that go the most crazy: Kyler Gordon, and Jalen Johnson, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What
That right there.
That right there, you like that?
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, dude, the blue and orange does have a nice little combination to it. Something about the fucking loose sleeve t-shirt though.
You don't like it.
That's not me.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
not me.
Me personally, I don't.
It's
I don't
not
wear
your
that,
thing.
but some people can pull it off. Yeah.
That's like I could never pull that
That
off.
would look crazy. Yeah.
It looked crazy. It looked crazy. But the dudes who do, it's like, okay, you just get it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
But it's like
I'm never rocking the hood outside of my pads. But when
I
you
thought
saw
that shit would go so hard, dude, when people would do that.
But when you
The
saw
hood,
Keenan Allen do it, you're like, okay, yeah, that
he can do that.
Yeah.
he's got the sauce.
that plays for sure. That's
I went hard. Like, don't get it twisted.
don't mess around with that. Those dark those blue visors, those fresh teeth out there too.
Look at that.
Yeah, those are the fresh teeth, bro.
That's before any wear and tear. That's a fresh model.
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
fresh
yeah.
model right there. What do you wear the same thing every single game, or do you like to switch it up a little bit?
I wear the same thing.
Are you a superstitious man when it comes to your
I'm
football
not
playing?
really. No.
No.
I mean, yeah, no, I wouldn't say so.
There's
But I
nothing
do-
that
I
you
do
have
like
to do
keeping-
before every single game.
No.
Oh, you just go and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like I feel like the luxury of being a tight end, man. The luxury of being a skill position is so nice. No sleeves.
How often do you watch?
You know how it is.
Yeah. No matter what, rain or shine.
Yeah.
And also, them arms too. Like you got it.
You gotta show.
So you gotta put it
show
out
'em,
there.
man. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice arms, man.
Appreciate it. Man. Thank you.
Kid's got himself a nice build, doesn't he? Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Got my paws on them a little bit. Do you watch tight ends throughout the league, like during season? Like, do you like catch up on other guys and see how they're doing?
Yeah, for sure. Like Trey. You guys got him on today, right? Or was
We had him on yesterday.
We had him on yesterday.
Yeah.
Kelsey, Kittle, Laporta. Yeah, I just watch, like going into a game, I'll have them give me cut ups of all the tight ends and all the point of attack clips, blocking, catches, and then go from there. But yeah, a lot of stud tight ends out there, man. It's good to see.
Being a rookie, if you had who's your top 3 list
Right now?
Yeah.
That's a tough question to answer going into like the first day of tight end U.
Yeah, it is a tough question.
I mean, there's a lot of beast tight ends.
There is, man. I think
But if he's watching cut-ups,
George
like,
is still doing it at a
Yeah.
very high level all around. So, and then there's guys I think that do certain things better. Like Trey put up 1,300 yards this year, didn't he, or something like that?
Yeah.
Like that's pretty crazy. 90 catches or something. Brock does his thing. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can give you that. There's a lot of. I'm not gonna just go top 3. I think there's a lot, and they're all unique in their own way.
When we have a list right here, but George is in the picture. When you watch George Kittle, what does George do better than any other tight end in the NFL to you?
I think his run game just speaks to me a lot. Like how his get off, his pad level, hand placement. Like I don't think there's a lot of guys doing it like that.
Dude, his run game is extremely impressive for tight end because he's not like
he's like 245, 250.
He's not a big cat, but he truly has a want to, and his technique is really impressive. Really impressive.
And
he makes it look easy. He really
makes
does.
it look easy. Yeah.
You know, there's just something too of him. You know, he has fun.
Yeah.
Run blocking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He
He has fun
that.
playing football.
Yeah.
Like you look at him as a player, and it's like, man, I wish I would have had that much fun playing at times. Like you have moments of it, but it seems like every single time he plays football, it's like this is the purest form of a child.
Yeah.
Like this is what the game's all about, is what George is doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, his attitude too.
Yeah,
is one of
yeah.
the best. Yeah.
What about Travis Kelce? Like when you look at Travis Kelce's game, what are you like? All right, he does this better than anybody. Clearly he's a Hall of Fame player.
Yeah.
He's, you know, he's so successful on and off the field. But when you watch just his film, what are you like? Okay, this cat. This is why he's been so successful.
Yeah, I think just finding space, obviously winning in man coverage, but like watching his tape's tough because him and Mahomes just have that like.
Yeah,
that chemistry. That's like, man, you like, all right, I'm gonna stay on Kelce right here until he gets open. Basically, is what it looks like. You know, he's just gonna do anything to get open. But just the way he fills zones, I think, and his route detail, yeah, it's pretty. It's fun to watch.
Who's somebody that pops off that doesn't get as much shine as all the big name tight ends that you watch? You're like, man, this dude is nice.
Yeah. I think like one that comes to mind is Evan Ingram.
Okay.
As far as like
all right.
route game specifically, I'm talking like he's it's impressive how he's like, we call it or I guess I don't know, it's like speed skaters, you know, staying on his insteps, like his releases and stuff. It's impressive.
That's a good pull.
What makes Trey McBride so great? Because him coming on yesterday, I was telling Taylor, I was telling him too, I was surprised at how short he was. What I envisioned in my mind was him going to be like 6'5", 6'6", because you see all these rocked up photos, and then he comes in and he's only like 6'3". Like, what about his game makes him so great?
Yeah, I think he's just so hungry, and then I think the yak, obviously, the routes, plenty clips of him just routing dudes up. But yeah, I don't know. He just plays the game like we're talking about Kittle, how he's just aggressive and just like loves what he does. I feel like it's comes out on his tape. You can see it a lot.
Yeah.
And then just elite hands. Like one of my boys, Will Johnson, he played at Michigan. He's on the Cardinals now. He's always talking like, bro, he's got some of the strongest hands I've ever seen. So obviously,
and that was the Will Johnson. That's the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't. It's just
Hurdling
impressive to me.
Yeah.
Like you see some of these elite players, and like the one thing that always stands out is like the effort that takes place. And one thing that when I first got in the NFL, it was so surprising to me is like, not everybody out here is like actually giving full effort at all times. It was so weird. Did you notice that as well?
Yeah, certain. Yeah.
It's like you get in, you're like, yo, hey, we've done it. We're in the NFL like every day. Like it's either a kill or be killed mentality. And then some guys just seem like they were so okay with just being, you know, oh, I don't have to go hard on this play or that play. And it was just, I don't know. That was a fascinating thing to kind of notice.
Are you talking like the freaks?
I'm talking about the freaks. I'm talking about like, you know, the middle of the pack roster. A lot of times there'd be guys with like opportunities, and it's like, hey, why aren't you just like finishing? Why wouldn't you like just try and going hard? Because all the guys were bringing up like Trey McBride, George Kittle, like you're watching these guys, and it's like the effort is always at 100 for these guys. They look like they're running pissed off. Pacheco. It's like this dude's just like, why is he so mad at the ground when he's running? As opposed to some guys that are kind of just a little more lackluster about some things. But it's such a big thing that you can't be measured. And all it is just going hard, which is just wild. When you brought up the Travis and Mahomes and their kind of their chemistry and what they've clearly been together for a long time. And it seems like you and Caleb really started to develop that towards the back half of the season. What is that process like to get more chemistry with your quarterback without coming off selfish? Because I know like a lot of guys, there's a lot of wide receivers, a lot of people that want the ball, and you do as well. But you see like all these connections, these iconic connections in the NFL, and you and Caleb start to get it. Is there like conversations that are taking place, or is it just a trust factor that's coming on over and over again?
Yeah, I think it starts with trust for sure. No, being where I'm supposed to be at, and then making plays when he does throw it to me when I'm not maybe necessarily open, and he just kind of needs somewhere to go with it. But then I also think like off the field has a lot to do with it too. Really getting to know someone off the field, doing things like golfing or just bullshitting. I think that goes a long ways too. But during the season, like after practice, we'd always get anything in the game plan we didn't get throughout the week or we missed or whatever. We every time after practice we probably get 10, 20 routes. And after doing that, it was kind of like, okay, this is definitely paying off. And he's gaining more trust with me, and just kind of having those conversations like, yo, if you need somewhere to go with it, just throw it this way.
That is the move. Hey, you know, if you need somebody out there, I am out there. Hey, I'm open. Just letting you know, you do whatever you want with the ball. But I'm open out there.
It has to feel cool too. Like I want to say it might have been after the Packers game when he's on the podium and people question why did we get Colston Loveland? He's like, it's Colston Loveland. Like that had to feel good knowing it's coming from Caleb Williams.
Yeah, for sure. And he's always been a guy that's believed in me and has definitely, boosted my confidence throughout the year for sure.
Is it more like when the chemistry is building, like he's coming to you, or you feel like you've had enough consistent, not like you're thinking I've been very consistent, I've been where I needed to be, now's my time to go up to him, tell him he needs to throw me the ball. But is it a conversation to where he's coming over to you and asking what you're seeing, or you're going over to him and be like, hey, or is it a collaboration?
Yeah, I'd say
like to where you feel confidence, because obviously you're a rookie, so I'm sure there's like a learning curve there to feeling comfortable enough to walk over to him.
For sure.
But is that like building through the season to where you see something and you're walking over to him like, hey, what are you seeing on this play? Or, you need to toss me the rock over here, or maybe the play's drawn up for you and he doesn't go to you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I feel like just early on, I always felt like I could go up to him, because maybe it's because he's a younger guy too, or whatever it may be. I don't know. But he's just like, he's the type of personality where it's like, you shouldn't be worried or scared to go up to him. And I feel like I'm out there playing. We're both on the field, so he'll definitely take what I have to say and vice versa. But I'd say it's collaborative for sure. Like anytime he sees something, he'll come to me, maybe do this different, or I'll do the same.
Yeah.
How was Cole Kmet for you in your development in your rookie year? Being a guy who's been in the league for a little bit, he's seen some things, he's done some things, he's been on the team for a while. For him, what was your relationship like with him? Was there any sort of discomfort that took place with you coming in as a first round pick, or was he just awesome right away to you?
He was awesome right away. Like I told you, he hit me up right after I got drafted, and then going in and just having a guy like that to learn from, and like we're really good friends now, and I'd say one of the more consistent tight ends in the league for sure. And I'd say definitely under what estimated or whatever we were talking about earlier. Like a lot of people he doesn't get the love he deserves, I think. Like if you see this guy in pass pro, it's unreal. It's like another tackle out there, and in the run game and even in the pass game, like in all assets, he's very good. And that's I was blessed to be able to be in a room with him and learn from him, and looking forward to this year too.
He's a good dude too.
He is.
I've
Yeah,
met
the
him
best.
a couple times.
The best.
In your game, what's one thing you took from last year? And you're like, I need to improve in this area.
There's a lot of things, but I think one thing I think of is in the run game specifically, like instead of kind of just stalemating and getting by, which works, it's more so finishing. And on that side of the line of scrimmage too, I think a lot of times on tape, it's like you're kind of right there and you did enough, but to really put the dominating factor on tape and really showing that, I think that's gonna take
dude. There's nothing better than a tight end that blocks his ass off, dude. I know you guys running a lot of outside zone. Like Zorro, Zap, those types of things.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that's such a money offense for a tight end to be in.
And that was new to me because Michigan, we didn't run any.
Yeah, you guys are more just like
Gap
inside
scheme,
zone.
yeah.
But like you get into that what do you got 2 for 1? You're going to
just backside of wide zone right here.
Holding off the end and then going up to that safety.
That's it.
Yeah, that's just 18. But this type of offense to be a tight end, and especially on the backside of things, you don't have to like stalemate guys. Like you're in a tray or like a hard combination where you're like stalemating dudes. You can learn these angles similar to Kittle on that last play we just saw where he dumped
Hutch.
Yeah, because this is a total want-to offense, and this offense came into us from 2018 with LaFleur, and I couldn't stand it at first. There's so much more running, so different technique wise. But once you figure it out, it's like the most fun offense to play.
Yeah, no, it really is.
And it's very tight end friendly if you just figure out your angles.
Yeah, angles, know where the back's going. That helps.
That's kind of a nice block right there. That's kind of a nice one.
Who's somebody that just ate your fucking lunch?
Yeah, who dominated you last year?
Oh man, I don't know. I'd like to think I didn't really get my lunch ate too bad, but I don't know. It's like at any given moment, you know how it is. Like if I'm late off the ball or something and they get a first step, it could be bad for sure. Yeah.
Was there any like a hit you took last year or anything like that? You're like, oh shit, like this is the NFL.
Dude, I kind of got hit pretty hard in the San Francisco game. It was like I ran a sail route and it was overthrown. And then I kind of just went up and then kind of went dead because I obviously didn't touch it or catch it. And then I think, I forget his name, outside linebacker. He was kind of dropping to the flat and just boned me. I folded like a lawn chair. It was like, holy shit, man. This is the first time I got hit like this in a while.
Them boys hit a little different out there.
Oh, yeah.
San Francisco, man, it's such a fun locker room. So let's hit another fan question there, Mitchie.
I saw him from Underground Booking. What's your favorite pizza and Italian beef restaurant in Chicago?
Couldn't give you Italian beef. Favorite pizza, just pepperoni. Maybe a little hot honey on it.
Okay.
Kiss method all the way. I like that. This is not a setup question at all. That'll be on a team meeting. This is from Crickies. How many times we beaten the Packers this year?
Man, the goal's every time, man. That's the goal.
That's the goal. Hey, that's a good way to answer it.
So, 2, you're going to go 2-0 against the Packers this year.
That's the
goal. This from Sam. Bears, please win. If he could bring back one former Bear to play on the 2026 team, who would it be?
That's a good question. I think Walter Payton. That'd be sick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Great.
It's not a bad one at all.
Yeah.
It's not a bad one at all.
He just cut his running back, but yeah.
No, my RBs know I love him.
I love it.
Swift
so you guys is running back's not good enough,
Swift
huh?
and Munungai, man. Those guys are dogs. They are.
That is funny.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Hester would be fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, it'd be nice.
Electric.
Really nice. Okay, this comes from Pete. Does he have any specific goals for 2026, like a Pro Bowl nod or hitting 1,000 receiving yards? That will make it a successful year for him.
Yeah, I think what he listed that'd be cool. I'm more of a team-driven guy though, because then the individual stuff will come.
In the back
for
right
sure.
now is like, dude, fuck yeah, he's just murdering this podcast.
No, the main goal is the Super Bowl, man.
Would you rather have 1,000 yards or get a Pro Bowl nod, just from an individual standpoint?
Yeah, Pro Bowl.
Yeah, some of that Pro Bowl, huh?
I think, yeah.
Just having that on the
I don't know.
Wikipedia
1,000 yards is nice too, though.
1,000 yards is money.
That's nice.
I mean, usually one and the other come at the same time.
Yeah,
right.
you'd
you
hope.
get 1,000 yards, you're probably
yeah.
going to get a Pro Bowl nod. But how to do a would you rather there?
Jeff T. Fed. Who's on your all-time Michigan Mount Rushmore?
That's a good question, man. I'll go Charles Woodson. He'll be up there.
It's a great one.
I'm gonna go just because I played with him. I'm gonna put Blake Corum up there. Is that crazy?
That's not crazy
I
at
don't
all.
think that's
He's a
crazy.
beast, bro.
Yeah, Blake's. I think he set like a touchdown record there.
Yeah, and it was one of the hardest workers I know.
You want to talk about a guy that gets under Will Compton's skin?
Blake-
This dude's undefeated against Will.
I'd stuff Blake in the locker. He just knows I'd big dog him.
Dude,
So he gets a little insecure around me when he
stuff him in a locker.
Blake's been bullying Will since he was like 19.
I eat corn my whole life.
That walk-off was crazy. But yeah, that's
You guys
that's a
have
good-
Blake on, right?
Yeah, we had him on. We had him on the
couple
shop.
times.
yeah, he's awesome.
Well, it was after the first Bussin Bowl. Like he was like the last one out of the locker
Yeah.
room. We're kind of sitting there being like, I can't believe we just had a trophy game. We're kind of stoked, but obviously Will's kind of sad, and he's like leaving the locker room, just looks Will in the eyes, be like, I'm eating corn my whole life, and just kind of. It seemed like a
Then,
magic.
when he scored, he did the corny.
Yeah,
Then
that was nice. That was
then
nice.
the one you guys, the one in Memorial where he beat us like 50-0.
Yeah.
The night before, he like DM'd me. Like sleep tight or something like that.
That's what I'm talking about. He's
I know,
a dog,
bro.
He's a
And
dog.
he's just laying in bed thinking like, how do I fucking tell this guy that we're about to dominate them?
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You hey, any touchdown celebrations? Do you guys choreograph any? Do you want to do you guys ever do that like a Thursday or a Friday?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do. I haven't really choreographed one, but kind of do them in practice, and it's like, all right, this is what we'll do for sure. Yeah.
You need to try to have a plan of having the most elaborate touchdown celebration of the year. Something like, okay,
Oh, okay,
all right,
God
oh, shit.
damn.
A little motion
Colston.
taking place right
I
there.
know,
Oh
boy.
my God.
choreograph it.
Yeah. I don't really think about it a whole lot. Yeah.
Just whatever comes to mind. Yeah. That's funny.
Was there one you wanted to do that got away from you? You never got to do?
No. I mean, yeah. I don't know. With celebrations, it's like, I'd like to do that, but can I even do that? So
You pulled whatever that was off.
So it is cool to see some of those guys though. They really get into it.
KB.
It depends.
He's probably got the best sellies right
That
there.
is nice.
Some of it probably depends too how tired you are getting in the end zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, what was going through your brain? Bengals. You caught that one over the middle and took it to the house to win the game.
Yeah, I was like, the main thing was like, if you get walked down right now, you're a meme.
Yeah.
So, and we only had, I don't know if, at the time I was like, I don't even know if we have enough time to clock this or what we got to do. So I was thinking just get in the zone. Just don't get,
right here,
don't
you're
get
thinking,
honked.
holy fuck, I'm still up.
Pick him up. Pick him up.
I tell you, that 28 was coming pretty quick. Right
Yeah,
there.
10 more yards, I'm cooked. Huh?
No doubt. No doubt about it.
That's coming off 2 minutes. The boys are busting a little bit.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, that celebration was light right there. Just a couple of fist pumps. We got the fuck out, man. You want him with the BLQ?
Dude, I would love to hit him with the Bud Light question. You understand what's coming here. People would do anything for an ice cold Bud Light. What would Colston Loveland do anything for?
Can't say family.
And you can't say your Doodle.
You can't say,
I got nothing.
You can't say Super Bowl.
I was gonna say Super Bowl, man. That's messed up. That's Super Bowl for sure. That's the only thing I can think of.
Parameters on Super Bowl. Be specific about what you would do for the Super Bowl. You do anything for the fucking Super Bowl.
You name it. Give me something.
Wrong question.
It's the Super Bowl. All right, you're in LA. You're getting ready. Everyone walks out, and for some reason, you're alone in the locker room. And a genie pops up. It's like, you're going to win today, but you have to kiss this man right here. And Will Compton pops up. You kissing Will on the lips?
Yeah, I'll kiss him.
Yeah?
Tongue?
No. Yeah, I'll kiss. No tongue.
Well, for a Super Bowl. All you have to do
for a Super Bowl?
Play a little tonsil hockey. That's all you have to do to win a Super Bowl.
How long?
We'll go 3 seconds.
And only me and him know about it.
No. It's broadcast. It's on the big screen.
Hang on. What do I get out of this?
You get to kiss Colston Loveland.
Do I get a ring? I get a ring.
Yeah, that's a W.
You get a ring?
You give me a ring?
Yeah, I'll do it for that.
Well, this is like Hey, you just got to be the guy.
As long as Chicago fans know that I would do that for them to get a Super Bowl.
You trying to get back to
Trying to get it back,
Start
yeah.
my report.
Break by break.
Break by
Can't get it back at
tongue
once.
by tongue.
All right. tongue by tongue. Get it
I
done.
get Chicago back, man.
Nah, I do about anything for it. I do
Just about anything?
Just about anything. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, we feel good.
I feel great.
I don't know if you want to go into a couple more hypotheticals or not.
I don't got nothing.
You got nothing.
His brain. 727. It's not operating yet.
It's not operating yet. That
It's
coffee's
getting
not
there.
done.
I'm getting
Yeah.
wound up.
All right. Well, listen, Colston, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh, thank
Tight
you,
end
guys.
U week. We're fired up for you. We're fired up to see the events. It seems like every single year it's gotten bigger and bigger. So much so that we're credentialed now. There has to be a certain amount of credentials that take place on Clumpy. Not everybody can get in. All right, Mitch.
No, appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
for
let's give a
having
big
me
round
on.
of applause for Colston Loveland, man. And thank you for coming and taking the time, dude.
No, thank you.
Hey, keep working, man.
Yeah.
All white team coming. Just keep your head down. Keep working.
Yeah.
We see you.
Appreciate you guys.
Please subscribe. Big hugs, tiny kisses.